Alright, lads. Hello, hello. We here. Not on time, but we here. We here. Running a little bit late. But the events are live. So we're going to hop in just a sec. How you fellas doing while we are here, Artie? Bro's probably eating Greg's right now? I wish. My alarm just went off like 15 minutes ago, so I'm kind of like still a little bit sleepy. I'm lucky to even be here right now, truth be told, because like the alarm just didn't go off. I just woke up naturally. What do you want them to buy the special resource? About time. It's like, I wanted to do that years ago. I think it's a little bit expensive. I think £50 max would have been like better. $30 would have been amazing. But the option's nice to have for those that want to do it. Like I mentioned in my last video, like if the anniversary comes around and I need that one special resource, like I'll buy it if I need it. But I'm not going to do that. Not nowadays. Not nowadays. Alright. I think we are going to do them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, so what exactly... Ooh. Do we have here? What do we have here? Let's turn that up. It has been a minute since we last streamed, so I'm a bit rusty. That should be good. So right now, they did announce a new a rerun banner with like Yachiru and stuff. Is this also got the new format, right? So 1 5-star guaranteed every step, and then step 12 you get a selector. I mean, obviously you don't pull on this. Why is the 1 5-star guaranteed in red though? Because it's not red on the main banners. Okay, I was going to say, if it was guaranteed one of these characters every multi, honestly, for like a rerun, that wouldn't be horrible. Even though this is like a 2-year-old banner right at this point. But I mean, I guess having a selector on step 12 is good. Like, not for this banner, but like in general, like a rerun banner. Let's say a banner that came out, I don't know, the Bambi's banner. That I think, is rerunning in like mid-July-ish. Like, if that was to rerun with a guarantee select on step 12, that's honestly better than the main banner. It's not horrible. Not this one, though. You don't pull in this one. Either way, let's start off with SENKAIMON. We're going to be here for like an hour and a half. Let's see how far we can get. What is the ancient banners? To be fair, like there was a point where banners would stop rerunning after a certain point, and I don't know why they're rerunning banners like this. Like it's been a trend this year a little bit, maybe like a little bit last year, where like very old banners should not rerun. Like once you become a filler, that's you done. You're never getting a rerun ever again. You just become fillers for other banners. But for some reason they just started rerunning banners again, even though they have become fillers. You know. It's whatever though. Just skip it. Again, right now, unless you already summoned on the Kenpachi and Yachiru banner, save mode. Save mode until swimsuits, but also in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days we're getting the anniversary teaser trailer. Around that. There's also a special maintenance. When's that? Is that tomorrow? Oh no, it's the day after the anniversary trailer. So potentially 5 to 6 days before we get the trailer. But right now, we have hella stages ahead of us. So what difficulties are we seeing here? Because there's 3 stars, up to 3 stars. 50 stages, man. That is crazy. And that's only one attribute. It's like, how long are we supposed to be here for? So I think the main thing is definitely the summon tickets here. Like 250 bracelet summon tickets is not bad. And you get 50 for clearing 1, so you can buy a lot of the good items. Why is it called... I'm blocking it. Why is it called read it? It's early in the morning. Am I reading that right? Read it characters? Sorry? What does that word even mean? Oh, re-added. It's too early, bro. It's too early. Okay, I thought these were part of the shop now. It's the top 2. Alright. Well, let me quickly spend some soul tickets. Quick few runs in here. Before we start running the SENKAIMON. Re-added, yeah. I didn't see the... Read that as one word. How you doing, Jazz? Welcome, G. Should be able to rush out 60 soul tickets here. Why don't we get also this new SENKAIMON? Unfortunately, don't. Unfortunately, don't. It would have been nice. I will be honest. It would have been nice. That's my only thing right now. We actually have a lot of content to do today, but not a lot of orbs in this content. You know. Even in the limit breaker, but I guess it's seen as a bonus, right? We are and should be still getting our usual like orb income. Anything else is kind of just extra right now. On this Friday, it's just super early, man. It's just super early. Like, it does it up. I set my... So, it's 8 in the morning for me. I set my alarm for 7:30. Even 7, none of them went off. I just woke up and it was 7:48. I'm like, crap, I gotta get up. Gotta get ready. And I'm all out of gamer subs. So, right now... I can't get my caffeine. Continent GQ, yes, sir. Is it Thursday today? It is Thursday, okay. I think I've done my GQ already. Fortunately, it was the ranged taller one, right? So, Grammy still carries. Grammy still carries. Fortunately. And... let me just get the 10. Oh, yeah. After True Shika actually got Piz and PSI. Do a video, yeah. We'll do update guide on like rotations and stuff. I also plan to do that, go back and do that for the other teams, right? But I mean, I'm curious to see how Ichigo's gonna play. Because right now, the one benefit Kenpachi has is that you don't ever need to stay on him. You just go onto him, use a skill or a technique, right, and then instantly switch off. Because you have the quick swapping techniques. So you're never ever on Kenpachi, right? You're never on Kenpachi. And then White has the advantage, like, he kind of wants to take up some field time, so you can use his basic attack combo to then, like, activate his special attack to switch back into Kenpachi. So I wonder if Ichigo is going to play similar. Right, the question is, which attribute do we start off with? Mind, speed, power, heart, tech. Unironically, probably technique, because they're the ones that have, like, the most characters, I think, in the attribute. In the affiliations. Let's see. Soripa. Technique. 351. Sorry, let's do 6 stars. 161. Yeah, Heart's falling behind a little bit. 146 for Heart, but like most have like 160. Close to 160. I guess we'll do technique. Yeah, because we got a lot of technique characters. Right, I'm gonna try and set myself a little challenge while doing this today. we're going to do in order. In character release order. So stage 1, we're using the very first 6-star. The very first technical character in the game. Let's see who it is. Wait, can we get older 4 stars? Because there is a 4-star here. Right, I'm not using the frenzy characters. Oh, Retsu? Ew. Ew. Let's see it. Let's see it. Fortunately, I've already given a level 10 SP. We'll do these 3. Let's see it. 1-star difficulty. No, there's no orbs right now in this SENKAIMON quest. Hold on now. Okay. We might be fine. Oh, so for the record, for this gameplay today, if I'm playing a bit bad, I'm on a new control scheme. If you watch my past videos, I haven't like done much VBS. Unironically, because my controller's broke. The RB has been like broken for months. And my RB is the flash step. So I changed the scheme now, or the control pattern, to have, what do you call it? Like, the A button is now to flash step. So my strong attack buttons are all over the place. Is there requirements here? You just be okay. Seems relatively straightforward then. There's no, like, time requirements. And there's no bonus rules, you know? Oi, look at Retsu going crazy. Nice seeing you live, yes, sir? Well, I mean, you know, we haven't been live too much this year. I mean, this is actually the first time we've gone live. But, you know, if the game's doing stuff, we'll stream, you know? And right now they're doing stuff, so we're here. Let me add the chat box. I should start to reappear in the top right. Alright, question. Will SENKAIMON doesn't help us? I guess. I mean, you can check your box right now, right? Just sort by story buzz and an attribute, and then you can see what's there. How many characters you got. You should be relatively fine. I mean, again, there's also multiple months, right? With the banner system guaranteeing a 5-star every multi, you should be fine. If anything, though, real quick, one benefit right now, this new banner system, we don't have to change accessories. It's actually kind of nice that you can just go in and just use the same accessories and builds. Unless I'm switching to a NAD character, everyone's going to use the same build and accessories. Uh-oh. This is what I mean. I kind of forget which button is my strong attack button right now. Prediction for Annie? So if you don't know, there is a leaked, not character, leaked banner, no, release date for Season 4. And it's July 25th, so 2 days before BBS Annie starts. I don't know, I could see it being True Shikai, Ichigo, Horn of Salvation. But it's a bit too early, right? Are we going to get the character before the anime? Or are we going to release it after? Because is there a chance they delay the anime, sorry, the anniversary for like 2 days? So it airs on the same day the anime starts. I don't know. I could see it being True Shikai Ichigo or Horn of Salvation. With maybe like a second random character. Could be Yuha and Ichigo. Could be Yuha and Ichibei. Could be a Bankayama. I think any of the big like Blood War characters. Why don't you BSR? Honestly, for me, with BSR, it's the timing of the updates. I mean, they actually drop at a decent time for me in the UK. It's normally around noon. Sometimes in the PM, annoyingly. But it's like I dislike BSR release schedule because by the time I can stream, if I was to stream, right, when the maintenance finishes, the game's already been live in another version for 12 hours. So it's like, I could stream, and I probably will, for the upcoming, like, Blood War characters. But it's also a bit annoying. You know, the C version gets it, like, 12 hours earlier. For me, at, like, 2 a.m. Shout out to Ahmad. 64 months. Appreciate you, brother. But yeah, basically, I don't stream BSR because, like, by the time I could stream, it's kind of already old news. Because the update's been out for, like, 12 hours in another version. And for me, that's, like, 2 a.m. I'm not streaming then, you know? If we ever do get... Which, to be fair, they did do it for Zyopero, but it was also Zyopero. I didn't care that much. If we ever do get, like, a same-time update on older versions, I'll probably stream then. Right, on to Ichigo. These strong attacks are horrendous, but we're killing. We're killing. Back in the day, this used to be OP. I remember the, I remember actually liking the SA3 and even, like, Bankai Ichigo's. Because look at that, like, big wind-up for him to do the attacks. It was kind of like just protection at the time. Like, invincibility frames. I mean, you still kind of do it nowadays, but, like, back then, definitely, you would use strong attacks as, like, a defensive move to get just invincibility frames. Let's get it. Let's get it. Does the new quest give orbs? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. But it gives a lot of summon tickets. Like 250 summon tickets, 10 5-star summon tickets, bunch of soul tickets. In the case for Limit Breaker, you get a bunch of 5-star summon tickets. Where do you think the anime will end 25th? I don't know where it originated from. I don't know where it originated from. But there is a poster that says July 25th. And who's to say they don't change their plan and this final season has less episodes? Like, there's no... Is it guaranteed to have 13? I know they did say that at the start. Like, when they first... You know, before even season 1 aired, they said, like, oh, we're going to do, like, 12 episodes per season. 4 seasons. But, I mean, their plans could change. Maybe there's going to be less episodes. Right, we're skipping all the free characters. We're just going to do summonable ones. So, right now, we got Rukia. Is it June 25th? I don't know. I feel like, given how many people spoke about it, I feel like some would have corrected people if it said June 25th. Regardless, though, it's definitely like sometime mid to late July. Regardless, like, if it's leaked or not. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Coming fan got a ranged Kenpachi. It does feel weird, though. Yo, back when seasonal soul bombs just had just random stuff that appeared in the backgrounds, and that was it. Called it a day. Is that real, Ripper Man? Oh, this Sunday's upcoming jump out of BBS ads? Really? Do you have a picture for that? That's got to be a free character. There's no way they're going to make us summon for a baseball Ichigo. I'm not summoning for that. I saw the jump ad. It was the new banner. Kenpachi and Unohana. Unless there was a second page. Let me see if I can find it. It's Zero Chia. Is he private? Because I have this picture. Where they just show the new banner. I assume the previous page. No, maybe they didn't even have Ruka. I don't know. I didn't see no, what is his name? I-F-I-F-I-L-I. Oh, it's definitely not. I can't. But yeah, I mean, if we do get the Ichigo, yeah. When would they release that? Because the end of them should be swimsuits. And my prediction for swimsuits? Kiryu and Senjumaru. I feel like they've done all the Blood War characters. Like, unless they're going to do Giselle again this year. Not again, but like, you know, they've done all the Bambis, so technically they should do Giselle. All the Bambis, for the most part, are done. I mean, I guess they could go back and do some of the popular Soul Reapers in just the Blood War art style now. Because they've not done, technically, a Blood War or a Hime swimsuit. They could do that again. But, I mean, we haven't gotten seasonal Squad Zero characters. I think that's like a good opportunity to do it. The call for PV is too short. We'll get a new one. We haven't got like a full trailer yet. Kubo also said we're getting one around like late June. So actually probably next week we'll get a new trailer. One with like the opening and stuff right before the movie. Oh, you tap you on Twitter? Did you? I can't see it. If it's true, there's no way we're getting magazine leaks again. What year is this? It's like, huh? Are we back in 2017? 2018? Oh, I skipped it. I didn't want to skip it. Can characters with the increased specific character side skill be useful? Yeah. Any team support would be good. In one side we have armless Senjuman, the other side we have a femboy swimsuit. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, but I don't see the at. Okay, now I got it. I appreciate it. So this is this is the llama? Oh. We didn't see this before. For those that don't know, they're doing like this like artist collab. Just like with Bleach. We didn't see these art pieces before. They did Yachiru? Because they've been teasing new ones. Right, let's translate this then. Bro, if they make him playable, why could Kubo have not drawn something cooler, man? It's like, what? Imagine he drew like an original form. Imagine he drew a cool character. Bro, put Ichigo in a baseball outfit. It's cool, but like, you need to have 40 technique characters? You don't need to spam it. You don't need to spam it. Just get more, right? You'll summon. It's here for 6 months, right? You'll summon, collect. If you get duplicates of characters, technique, just keep them. So you use them in this stage. Oh my god, it is actually playable. What? Based on the Celebrate... Yeah, Dream Team version. What? There's no way. That might actually be the full character art too, with like the backgrounds. It doesn't say when though. Oh, it's a banner. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's a banner logo at the bottom right. Nah, there's no way they're skipping swimsuits. And this would be a one character banner. Yeah, Ichigo's birthday, right? Okay. So yeah, we're still getting swimsuits. Ichigo's birthday, apparently we're getting this character. But like, bro, ain't no way we're pulling for him. It's like, nah. Again, like, the idea of it is cool. Turning Kubo's art that he made for Brave Souls into a character. But I'm not... Again, why couldn't Kubo draw something cooler? Damn, like, why couldn't he draw, like, an anniversary remake or something? Or a Mugetsu or a Dangai? He put Ichigo in a baseball outfit, blood. What? You go for it if you have anything after a swimsuit? Yeah, but anniversary's coming up though, right? No, there would, yeah, this looks like, if anything, this might say July 10th. But that's not Ichigo's birthday though. Oh no, that means 10th anniversary. Releasing it for July 15th does make more sense. If it's in about all playable arts, that will add more value to it, I guess. But like, does that take away from the upcoming anniversary? Because maybe that's... Is there a chance we get a one character anniversary this year? Like they did during the 6th anniversary? Because we're getting this character here. Because when Art Book released, July 15th, it was around that day. I think it was exactly July 15th. Let me just quickly skip this. When we got Art Book Ichigo, you know, a week later we had Anniversary Aizen. So yeah, one potentially no Anniversary Ichigo this year. Because otherwise they wouldn't want to do this. They have to get Anniversary Ichigo some way, shape or form. But also at the same time, they could just do this character. We could still get 2 for Anniversary. We also could get 1 character. They could still be another Ichigo, right? Because I'm still thinking Horn of Salvation Ichigo. Annie Grimjow? It would have to be original. I don't know if I take a canon Ichigo. Interesting that they just, like, announced this, though. Like, this... I know they know it gets leaked, but, like, when's this supposed to go live? This V-Jump. Arbok wasn't mid-month June. No, he was actually, like, July... like, 15th. He was basically an anniversary character that they just separated into 2 banners. Because that's the only year, besides 3rd anniversary, which, you know, post 3rd anniversary, every anniversary was 2 characters. 6th anniversary was the only one that wasn't 2 characters, but that's because they split Artbook and also Aizen, essentially. The Soul Resins feel kind of mid right now. Well, compared to the previous patch, there was definitely more to do, but I think it's just in like not a stale period, but it's just one of those games, like every gacha game, right? You just kind of log in, do your dailies, log off. That's until there is something exciting to do, until there is a new game mode. But that game's always adding new content, so... July 24th? 24th? Well, this July 24th is about, like, manga. It's free to read until July 24th. So if anyone that has joined us, we're getting a new Ichigo. A new Dream Team Ichigo. So, that actually officially go live this midnight? Yeah, so what? I'm so confused by this. So confused by this. If it was a free character, I get it. Make it free, and then maybe put it into a banner, like in Fate, the Fate collab, or like Star Rail, where like they give you a free character, then you can still summon for them and get dupes. Maybe do that. That's better than what we potentially have here. I don't know. I don't know feel about that. Solar Ascension Danga Ichigo. Now we're getting baseball Ichigo because Kuba wanted to draw baseball blood. Oh, no. We could have had something really cool there. Like, this would have been just so much cooler if the character is... Because we called it, right? I mean, it's like... It's not like a surprise to think they might have wanted to make that character playable. You could probably go back a year ago when we first saw it. I was like, yo, if this ever becomes playable, like, imagine Kubo just drew something cooler. Because now it's like, oh, it's cool. But I'm not hyped for it. Because it's just baseball Ichigo. You know? But I'm more like curious about the release schedule. Because does that impact our anniversary? Here's the question. Can I be doing everything they can not to reach the Danga Ichigo? Yeah, exactly. It's like... I'm not using Tesla, by the way. No free characters. So next one's Kisuke. One character ban is crazy? Yeah. But like if it's a special occasion banner, I don't mind it. And if it's if it does come with all the ARPA characters, which I would assume most people don't have, it's like not horrible. But also, would that mean you're just guaranteed the character on step 10? Because I was actually thinking, before we saw this news this morning, like, what if we do get a 1 anniversary character banner this year? And it's just Honor Salvation Ichigo. I'd be hyped for it. It would be weird to only get 1 character, but then you're just guaranteed that character in 10 steps. If anything, I'd actually not prefer that. I wouldn't say I prefer that. But, like, in terms of the new format, if I was to do 25 steps for 1 character, on a 1 character banner, if it's a Zenith summons, I'm guaranteed that character 3 times in 25 steps. It would make it easier to max resend him. Why people didn't like the upper characters? There was a few reasons. For starters, you gotta understand the 10th anniversary was bad. The 10th anniversary was bad. So, anything the game was doing was gonna get hate. Anything. Right? Like, this mid-month banner, when it got announced in that live stream, like, unless it was Dangai Ichigo, people were gonna hate on it. Right? So, like, overall, like, just the sentiment in the game at this time, which is, like, very low, very bad. Wasn't a good time playing the game during the 10th anniversary, unfortunately. The characters themselves were also all Naj units, besides, like, this one Rangiku. So, like, that didn't add much excitement, because they're just Naj units, right? People didn't like the idea of this being the artwork. They called it lazy. Caleb can't afford to pay artists. I disagree with that. I thought this idea was cool. I think they could have chose better characters, because there was a lot more cooler art pieces. I like their portraits. Like, the artwork, I will admit, the artwork looks bad here, because it's cropped out. But, like, here, in the portrait, it looks cool. I like the artwork units. Artwork units. I skipped them, because they never, like, were good to summon on. And I just think the character choice could have been better. But there was multiple reasons why people didn't like them. Yeah, they weren't even broken Naj units. They were just kind of like, okay, GQ characters. Naj units, for the most part. But people didn't like the artwork. But I thought that was like the selling point. I thought that was like the cool part about it. Kendo Kenny. He's a Naj unit, but I'm just going to go over SP builds. What should I use for Limit Breaker? I've not attempted it yet, but I would assume a character like Gremmy and Quincy Ichigo would be like the best characters to use. Just use any good technique character, and you should be fine. It'd be nice if they could make a 9 Danga Ichigo of a volleyball swimsuit banner. Mayhaps. Not too bad. Our strong attack is actually doing some damage. Almighty, you are a Bankai Yama for Annie? How did I miss that? Yo. A 4-star Momo boss is crazy. The My Hero Kill Up game? Yeah, bro, I don't know what it is with all these Vampire Survivor games. JJK's getting one. An actual console, like, game too. Unironically, for the My Hero K-Lab gacha game, it's a lot better than I expected. When I saw those sprites in that ad they posted, like, a few weeks back, I was like, yikes. That's not good. But this, like, with the way the game potentially looks in their sprites, it being a Vampire Survivor game is probably, like, best case scenario. Alright, Momo's next. Can they release the JoJo game? I think it's coming out this year, right? I don't know why, but this character's nat string is like satisfying to use. I remember her back in the day. Is she a nat character? I don't play Rebirth of Souls anymore now. I had my fun with it though. It's a console game though, you know. It's like I can play a long time. I mean, technically you can, but I'm on PC and the servers aren't like that active. So yeah, I don't think that matters much to me, to be fair. But no, I played it. I had my fun. I got like 100 hours on it. Played the story. Story was fun. I'd only come back to if there's DLC or a new game, which hopefully we get some news. Because again, right now, Soul Resonance, Blood War characters early, BBS Anniversary, Core 4 characters early, Mirror's Eye getting news, Grand Blue Fantasy, a non-Bleach game, collabing with Bleach. Knives Out is collabing with Bleach right now. There's like a lot of Bleach stuff going on. I need Rebirth for Souls to do something. Need them to do something. If they don't, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But Mirror's Eye, I'm super excited for it, man. Having Kubo involved is super exciting. It getting, like, an actual original story with original characters designed by Kubo. Now, for me, right, my brother does Grand Cross content, 7 Deadly Sins, and he's very vocal in our group chat about how much he hates OCs because of how Netmarble handles them. So, like, my opinion on original characters in gacha games is kind of, like, negative because of him. But, like, we've never seen OCs, original characters, for, like, a Bleach game in a while. Like, I know there's some early, like, Bleach Sega games or something, right? But, like, these are designed by Kubo. So, like, I'm excited for these original characters. I'm excited for them having Shikais and potential Bankais during maybe an anniversary or something. I don't know. But, yeah. I'm hoping it's a turn-based game. Or maybe, like, something close to, like, Dragon Ball Legends. I don't know. I don't want it to be a 3D action game. We have BBS and Soul Resonance. Especially Soul Resonance. We don't need another one. We need, I don't know. We need it to be, like, original, you know? You know, I was gonna say, yo, Yoruichi kind of plays good for a 2017 character, but we've been playing with, like, 2016 characters the last, like, hour. How many stages? 250 right now, but 50 per attribute. So what are we doing one attribute today? Sorry, we're not doing. Aim for Mirror's Eyes of Abakla. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I expect it to be 3D. A 3D game. Most of Bandai's recent games I feel like have been time-based. Kaiju 8. I can't tell you anymore, to be fair. I actually don't know. But listen, Kubo came up. His face all over the marketing for this game. He had a hound. In quality we trust. I'm trusting in Kubo. But they're also hyping up the game a bit. I don't follow like every Bandai game release, especially mobile games, but I don't feel like a lot of them have done what Mirror's High is doing right now, where like it's announced 6 months in advance at a big stage event for Bleach as a whole, and then nothing for 6 months, and then there's a countdown. So like I feel like they're kind of hyping up a little bit compared to, damn, what was that soul bomb? Oh. There we go. That SO one's weak. The last time we chose the kill, we got baseball age ago. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Kumo! What are we doing? What are we getting? Baseball Ishiko, man. What are we doing? I guess we'll make a video on that today, though. Let me sort by ascending so it's easy for us. Alright, next up we have Yama. Big Yams. JRPG strategic gameplay? Yeah, I would assume so, right? But yeah, I really, for me, most importantly, I'm really excited just for the original stuff that we're gonna get in that game, like original characters. But also, most Bleach games all like go in order, right? You know, use Mirror's High, not Mirror's High, Soul Resident as an example. We're getting like early Bleach stuff, right? Which is cool. Like, I get enough Blood War stuff from BBS that I'm excited for getting original characters in the anime, from the anime, right? Wekumundo, Soul Society, Fate Hero Kuritan. In that game. Obviously, we're getting a few Blood War characters early, cool. Mirror's High, though, I feel like that's just going to be a game that they jump around. I don't know what to expect with, like, how Mirror's High is going to release their characters. With, like, an original story, like, I wouldn't be surprised if day one we have a few Blood War units. If that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like that game's just going to jump around with their characters. Maybe not. Maybe they actually are going to start off with, like, the original stuff. And build their way up like Mirror's, like Soul Resonance is doing. The bounce? No, we ain't getting the bounce. Listen, BBS didn't even want to add the bounce. They added like all the filler characters. They're adding Baseball Ichigo. No one's ever getting to the bounce, bro. Bleach Bankai Bao? That was the card game, right? I never played it. But there was a blog website, I think, that had all the artworks. So I used to use those for, like, thumbnails in, like, old prediction videos. Mirror's High is Android and iOS. Hopefully on PC. I think lately a lot of the Bandai games have come to PC. Because it's just better. It just makes your game more popular. So we'll see. Is the new Kapachi good and worth pulling for? He is good. He is worth pulling for. But right now, probably not. It really depends on your orb count. Again, with the changes to the summon format, if we could get pulled to the summon screen, especially with them removing individuals, but also because you're guaranteed one of the new characters in step 8. Honestly, at this point, there's no situation where you pull on a banner unless you can make it all the way to step 8. Right before, when we had a banner like this, you might do the discounts. You might go to step 5. Just test your luck. You don't test your luck nowadays. Right? You don't do that. You pull for pity. Step 8. Every time. For me, that's what I'm doing, right? Unless you get the character you want early. If you're only going for one character, etc. So if you are putting on this banner, only do if you have 2k orbs, which is 8 steps. But only do that if you know you have enough orbs to, like, summon on the anniversary and swimsuits. So it's a good character. It's not like a horrible banner. But I'd also wait, just not summon yet. I'd pull one end of month, if anything. I'd also wait for anniversary. I have 4k orbs. The chat's kind of blocking it, but I'm not pulling. I pulled on my alt account, just for the sake of it, to try and get the characters. But I would save. How is you still active on BBS? Yes, sir. Yeah, so we're gonna be to the end. We might upload less when the game doesn't do anything, but when the game's doing stuff, we're here. Shusuke next. At best, I might go in a zombie. I do wonder if he would have filler characters. I think they're more likely to add filler characters than Soul Resonance ever will. I don't think Soul Resonance will do fillers. Ooh. And my guy right now is playing a bit bad. Do we have any leaks? Nah. But again, if you missed it, the only leak we do have right now is that we're getting a baseball Ichigo. And it is a banner. That bottom right image here is a banner. I don't think it says a date though. But we're going to assume it's July 15th for his birthday. So, yeah. Keep that in mind. For swimsuits, no date right now. Or no leak. But we don't get leaks anymore. So this is actually kind of a funny situation. That's been shown. But that's not even a leak, because again, that I think Riffman said it's... The magazine's going live on Monday or something. So like, that's kind of... That might get announced soon. People are clowning that filler too much. The bounce? I mean, you know, BBS don't want to add them. That just goes to show, right? That just goes to show. You have OCD and stopping it on non-multiple 5? I hear it, bro. It's sent you into a panic attack? That's crazy. That's crazy. I get it, though. Seeing 8 steps is very weird to stop at. It is something a bit of getting used to. Shinji. Kubo should have drawn the bounce. You know, maybe baseball Ichigo ain't too bad. An SA3 Vortex? Yikes. Not too bad. He repurposed a lot of the Bannock into Blood War? There's no way. I've not watched this, so I actually can't comment on that. I mean, the idea was to eventually go back and watch some of the fillers, but they didn't add them to the game, so like I never went back to watch it. I've only watched the Zanpakuto arc. Because like we were getting so many Zanpakuto banners, you know. Each tower has 50 stages, but in the future, it will have 70 each. Don't play Token of Legends? Nah, not anymore. No, I don't have time to play. Right now, the only gacha games I'm playing, BBS, Soul Resonance, and Wuwa. That's pretty much about it. I used to play all of them back in the day. Like I used to play Treasure Cruise, Bounty Rush, Dokkan, Legends. More Legends than Dokkan, to be fair. But nowadays, nah, it's just there's too much. Too much. And also, like, I don't want to spend on all these gacha games. I'd rather just keep to my free 4 max and just spend money on those. What's the Rigai arc? It looked decent. And I know the fight with Oko has like really good animation. So maybe one day. Maybe like when Bleach is all said and done, I might feel a bit nostalgic and go back and watch some filler. And in a way have like new Bleach content. You know? You're watching the Bannock as it was ending? Bro must be an unk! Nah, I'm joking. I'm getting old too. I'm getting old too. That's crazy, man. That was like, what, 20 years ago? I went into anime when, I didn't, like, really know about anime when Bleach was airing. I got into anime, like, when I was, like, what, 15? By that point, Bleach was already done. I can't say. Audio is essential. Keishia? Who's Keishia? Can I ult on? Let me Google that. Oh, carrier. You mean Jin? I'm not trying to hate on the Bardock because I've not seen it, and I definitely am like swayed by like the internet's opinion about the Bardock. I don't like the designs for the Barnocks. What accent? I guess Cockney, like London accent. Yeah, I played World War 2. I think I'm coming up to a year now since I've been playing. But man, bro, I don't know how I'm still playing the game. After my recent summons, bro. It's been horrible. Like, let me pull up. Because I only saw it yesterday. So I started when Augusta came out, right? Oh, it's like horrible quality. Bro, I lost the 50-50 on Augusta. Lost the 50-50 on you. I just started playing, blood. Lost two 50-50s in a row. Lost the 50-50 on Chacona. I started with Cartafia. Fortunately, in that same multi, I ended up getting Chacona. So it wasn't horrible, but I still technically lost the 50-50. So that was three 50-50s in a row that I lost. Then I won two. Fortunately, Lene like came basically first multi. Then I lost 50-50 again. Fortunately, same multi, I got Monye. Like, I've been saved twice now. Even though I lost a 50-50. Then, yeah, Amith, full pity. Hiyuki, full pity. Lost a 50-50 on Lucy. Still going for their weapons. It's like, it's so rough, man. It's so rough playing that game right now, bro. I just keep losing the 50-50s. I haven't won in ages. We did pull, yeah. But, like, Hiyuki took most of my funds. So, you know, I'm still working on getting their weapons. But I'm pretty much free to play on that game, so I might have to spend, because I'm not going to miss out on the Cyberpunk weapons. Yeah, like, I mean, Genshin did some good for the gacha game sphere. In a way, like, they, you know, first open world game. It's a bit annoying, like, every game now is kind of open world and copying them. And I guess the 50-50 banner format ain't bad. And a lot of games now have kind of improved upon that. But man, I hate 50-50, bro. It is so annoying. So annoying. Because, like, bro, it's just the concept of, like, I could have saved so many gems or astrites if I won the 50-50. And I'm losing it more often than not. Like, I've only won it, like, 20% of the time. So again, with, like, the Lucy summons, right? Lost the 50-50. Had to go, like, full 70. So, like, I had to do, like, an extra, like, 5 multis together. Those 5 multis could have been on the weapon. I could have had her weapon right now. Hey, the concept of weapon banners? Yeah. I don't know who started that, bro. I think from my knowledge, surprisingly, Bandai game had it. It was the SAO Memory DeFi game. They had weapons. Back then. Did you watch the World Cup? Yes, sir. 4-2, baby. Speaking of Zanpakuto's, we got the tag team Rick right now. We're getting there. We'll eventually get into the better tiered characters. You don't like the summon because it's boring? Yeah. How did I miss? What? It's not, like, obvious. Just to clarify, Soul Resonance summon system is not bad. It's not bad, but man, is it boring. It's like... but the boringness comes from, like, it being really good. Like, you're guaranteed the character in 8 multis. But yeah, like, that is just... It makes for boring videos. That's why we upload it as shorts. But same with Wura, yeah. Like, you don't really get the characters early. There's no excitement or dopamine rush when you get a character unless you do get them first multi. I mean, I guess, you know, there is that dopamine rush when you win the 50-50. But I don't be getting those, so I don't know. But at the same time, it's one of those ones, too, where it's like... At least, nah, you still get disappointed when you lose the 50-50, but at least you know what you're getting, right? Like, normally, those type of games you only pull when you have enough. I was waiting for the Shogun to come back. Tiny Rika's arc? Yeah, it's good, it's good. Okay. My favorite LG... What are you talking about, bloods? What are you talking about? I'll take a boring summon session. Oh, of course, of course, of course. It's just... It's like one of those things like, oh, it's better. Like, no one's going to complain about a better summon system. But it does make it boring. But it is still bad at the end of the day, you know? It was one of those ones. I don't know if anyone played Naruto Blazing back in the day. I think it was Mystic Watch that had an opinion that a lot of people hated on him for it. But he was right, especially as a content creator, right? They had a pity system, like after a while, not too like far into the game's lifespan, where every character was now guaranteed in 9 multis. And he said that was bad. From like a content creation standpoint, it is bad because... There's no excitement, in a way. You're just guaranteed in 9 pulls. You know, you go to Dokkan, you go to Legends when there is no pity. Or, like, until very recently, right? There's excitement when you get that new character. For a video's sake, the pity being there quick makes it boring to watch. But overall, it's still better for the game. Who are you talking to, Azablood? Shout out to Honja. Honja. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Mr. Prince. Mr. Prince. I've never... Wait. I've never heard you talk about personally? My personal life? I mean, I think we do sometimes. Depends on it. Shout out to Mr. Prince, though. Shout out to Mr. Prince. You know my question? No, sometimes I can't read everything, right? Just if I missed a question, just ask it again, and hopefully I see it then. Awesome, Doma, Kimanki, Ryu, Haza, Ash, Razia, Foreskin Clippings. What? Sorry, Zangetsu, and Fosan Hub. I think I got all the names right. Probably not. Shout out to Mr. Prince though. W Mr. Prince. W Mr. Prince. How is the new tower hard? Right now, we're using... We're on stage 20, and we're using... Literally 2017 18 units. No, I don't think we're even on 18 yet. It's relatively easy. Relatively easy. Yeah, we've been watching the World Cup. If that was your question. Yesterday was a good game. It is pretty easy. I don't think it is going to get increased difficulty because, like, the stages are based on stars. Have we had a 3-star difficulty yet? Because thus far, we've been able to beat it like every, like a 2016 unit. So like our first 3-star difficulty is stage 30. I guess we'll see how that goes. You were 15 when you first started watching? I've been getting a lot of those comments, you know. A lot of people saying, yo, man, I've been watching you since I was like a youngin'. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. I can't believe... Is this a 2-star? It is. Maybe that's why. I'm about to say, this feels like oddly difficult for this character. Well, not a NAD unit. But our range is horrible. Shout out to Honjo again. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, brother. Appreciate it. My controller dying? Okay, this is like the first stage. Yeah, Lazy Beam, I've watched it. I'm only watching England play, though. And if I can catch it, they are relatively on late. But I was free yesterday, so... Yeah, you can't tell right now, but like my controls are like super delayed. The strong attacks are literally firing the Zombector in front of them. For these Ojinish, yeah. I mean, some people... Yo, why is my control... Hold on. Hold on. I need to try and dodge this. Never mind. Let me just on like... My controllers right now are just like super... I mean, I guess to be fair, I do have these characters, yeah. SP level 10. Now, how's it? We're doing old characters only. This one was abnormally bad. I don't know why. I guess it's the 2-star. The summon animation has definitely gone better over the years. Oh, so Hazard, while you're here, if you can, brother, can you translate that for us? How are you? I'm pretty sure it means this character's playable. The Dream Team version. We need to grind hard to complete all, yeah, 350 stages. You don't have to do it straight away, fortunately. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit of a grind. Right, next up we have Ikaku. So now we're kind of getting to the era of, like, better characters. It was around this time, like, TLA characters where they started to get noticeably better. Like, in this case, right? This banner was the first banner to have a boost effect that actually did damage. But why is my controller delayed, though? This tower is technically permanent. It's... The rewards right now are limited till the end, around early December. But the content's staying. But I can't move. Oh my god. It's so delayed. When I was on auto this point. We're racing the gacha? There's no way they're making Ichigo playable, bro. I mean, a solvable character, fam. Stage 5 is the first, what do you call it? It's the first 3-star difficulty. Especially when we do 100k. Honestly, bro, I don't know. I had an idea. 100k orbs in the premium banner. Something stupid like that. But like, it's happened a lot faster than I thought it would. Like, we picked up a lot of subs in the last, like, month. You have a university exam? Make sure you prepare for that, brother. The banner's called Dream Arch. Let me just turn auto again. So again, in case anyone missed it, we do actually have leaks for the next banner. Not next banner, but I'm gonna get my friend to translate. He's in the chat. But yeah, this is pretty much like, yeah, this is our upcoming banner, boys. Ichigo illustration dream team with Ichigo in a baseball outfit. I really there's no date, right, Hazza? Because, man, that could take from the anniversary. Alright, now we're at the era of good units. Like, not horrible units. There's some stinkers here and there. But at least now we have full screen strong attacks. We might be fine for stage 30. Remember the old Euro Hollands? Nah, listen, I'm not like super big into football, so like any old games, probably not. I've only recently started getting back into it. Because of my friend group. Been watching the games. Oh, for my PC lag there. It is kind of lagging. They got either a summon quote or special move quote. Guess makes sense. We're not doing all 250 today. We might have to do 5 separate streams because this is a little bit long. But fortunately, like, it's made better with the fact that we get to use the same equipment every time, right? Like, if I had to chain my build 250 times, long. Alright, let me just quickly close the game, though, and then open BBS, because, like, right now the game's, like, super slow. It'll be Blood War Annie again? Yeah, I would say so. It could be original again this year. Could be Blood War. But with the anniversary happening with the anime, and the fact that we have 3 characters from Core 4 confirmed, I would say this year's is going to be Blood War Annie. I was thinking maybe a 1-character banner, True Shikai Ichigo, Horn of Salvation. Maybe with the Bankai. We're stretching it a bit, though, for anniversary. At least Horn of Salvation. But that could be happening. If we're getting Ichigo early, that technically does take away from the anniversary. Unless we're getting 6 characters in July. I don't know. Favorite summon quote? Favorite summon quote? I mean, nostalgia plays an effect here, so I'd say some of the older ones. Can't go wrong with Ichigo. I'd be a liar if I didn't say masculine. It might have to be Mask. Like, unironically. It might have to be. Because, bro, if you listen to how he says it in the anime, it's different. It's way better in game. Other than that, Don't think it's any of these characters. Can't go wrong with Esnot. Or Esno. Just naturally his voice actor is really good. So always like his summon quotes. Bankayama's was kind of cool. I still need to resurrect these characters. Aizen's obviously iconic. Iconic character in general. Go back earlier than that for some of these Blood War units. Tokinada's iconic. Really like that voice actor. It's just summon quote in general what he says. Don't think any of these characters. I like Aaroniero. Obviously bias. The original Full Hollow Ichigo was cool. I do like these Blood War units, but they're just specialty because, you know, original, like, round 4 characters. And first time hearing them, seeing them in game. Especially Yachiru's. Yachiru's was good. I liked hers. Shunsui's too. Probably about it. I don't think I have, like, a favorite summon quote from, like, the first 2 years of the game. Like, these characters. I did like Tyson Rukia. I guess Final Get to Potential Ichigo was cool. Oh, the first Shunsui, yeah, to be fair, the first Shunsui, like the... Once war breaks out, both sides become evil. If it's that one you're referring to, yeah, that was pretty good. I do remember back in the day, on the way to school, I what, would have been like 15 back then? Maybe 16? I know data on my mobile phone, so I would pull up my character inventory on the way to school and just listen to the summon quotes. We might have to play on auto. I can't manually play right now. It's like super laggy on my controller. Let's get a little special whoop. The soul bombs right now getting a little bit better, more movement. The models aren't super HD yet. But we're getting to that point where we're getting some better looking soul bombs. Purple Reservation. The original one? Yeah. Character you're most excited for from Core 4? In general or like coming to the game? Because coming to the game is definitely Honor Salvation Ichigo. That's like the most likely one. I mean, I do like, you know, the Yoruichi form. Can't go wrong with that. Don't expect that to be one of the 3 characters though. Read up the Adapter novels after Blood War? Yeah. We need to see Tokinada. Listen, man. They're... Like, they have to know how hyped Tokinada is, right? I would say BBS did a lot for its popularity. Because I would like to assume a lot of us didn't read the novel. At least by the time the character came out, I don't think the novels are translated yet. So a lot of people's first introduction to like Tokinada and Comfy World as a whole was through BBS. Especially with the voice actor they did choose. But also like Rebirth of Souls. I'm not sure if you guys saw it. I'll pull it up now. Also teased Tokinada. Not to be playable, but like they show him a little bit. It's during one of like Kaname's stories. Obviously with the death of his wife, right? No, it wasn't even his wife. It was his friend at the time. It was Tokinada's wife. And literally, they show this. Like, they don't show his face, but like, bro, that's Tokinada. Like, they probably didn't have the license to show him, because they would have to, like, technically buy the Comfield license rights to show it. But, like, they teased it. Like, he's got, like, this is his outfit, you know? It's like, even Bandai are aware of Tokinada, you know? Oh, to see an anime? Oh, BBS made you a Kuriyashi fan? Yeah, he was so cool, man. I was talking to Envy, actually, because I sent the artwork. We're talking about the Kenpachis earlier. Bro, the Kuriyashi artwork is like one of the best in the game. It's so good. It's just the pose. The Shikai all around him. So sick. So sick. At the same he's an character. At the same he's kind of a boring character a little bit in game. Because he was just the Brave Bow unit. But like, he's a character that doesn't do anything, bro. Like, he just shows up and then he's a victim for Azashiro. Triple Kenpachi, man. That was... Unironically, with 2 character banners being like the norm for end of month back then, having a 3 character banner was like super exciting. I remember being way more excited for 3 characters in a banner. Like when Anniversary, 6 Annie Part 2, they teased they teased Shunsui and Jushiro. So when we saw Yama get revealed, it was actually a lot more exciting. Because we were all expecting just 2 characters. Same with Kenpachi and Azashiro, but then they showed like... Who came third? I think it was Kenpachi third, I don't know. What do you think about round 2 at core 4? Round 2 could be maybe Horn of Salvation. It depends on where they want to do it, because I feel like you have to put him in one of the banners. But round 2 could be like Bankai, Yama, Yuha, and Ichibei. I think that'll actually be quite a high banner. What's best case scenario for second part Annie? Because it's going to be canon. We can't get 3 Blood War characters from Core 4 in Part 2, right? Because the anime is not over yet. It would have just started. So most of the characters haven't been done. I do feel like we're going to get the Shoot Staffel, the Elite Squad. So like Gerard, Panida, and Lige during the anime airing. But I feel like maybe it's just do the big 3. So Yama, Yuha, and Ichibei for Part 2. The problem is one of them's going to be Brave Bows. Ichibei Yuha Part 1, Ichigo, Kisuke, Yoruichi. But the thing is, like... they could. That's possible. But would they really choose Kisuke and Yoruichi to be the 3 core 4 characters? Not like it's a bad thing, to be fair. But I feel like surely we're getting one for like the end of the anime. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they save that for like the end of the anime and do like Ichigo, Aizen, Yuha in like September time. Least favorite squad, do you remember? It has to be Kiryu. Has to be Kiryu. She just doesn't really do much. In terms of my rankings, number 1 probably Oetsu because he's like super cool. 2, I want to say Ichibei. Wait, there's resistances now? Okay, luckily we got soul bombs. I was like an NDV banner? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, number 1, definitely Oetsu. Number 2, I want to say Ichibei because he's also super cool. But the anime did a lot of, not carrying, but they did a lot of stuff for Senjumaru. So, number 2 and 3 is either Senjumaru or Ichibei, just depends on the day, I guess. 4 is definitely Tanjiro, and then 5 Kiryu. Maybe even 5 could be Tanjiro, I don't know. Like, they just didn't do much. But top 3 is definitely Oetsu, Ichibei, and Senju. When we get Annie? July 23rd. Yeah, bro, it's so delayed. What? We have to auto. Round 2 might be Stamras. The thing is, though, like, they haven't done Stamras. Like, we've been expecting Stamras so many years. Not so many years, but, like, the last 2 years. And Part 2 has not been Stamras. You know? It will be main characters or big name characters. I haven't said that they did do Grammy for 8th anniversary. Sorry, 9th anniversary. But they've never done a Stamra for Part 2. Until, like, besides 5th anniversary. Technically, Uri was, but, like, you know, Uri's the main character, so it don't really count. Let's see the soul bomb. Do you think Soul Resonant will eventually do seasonal characters? No, I don't. When I spoke to the dev team, granted they're not there anymore, so like things can change. I don't think they ever had plans. I know they definitely told me they weren't doing fillers. Just straight Kubo, anime stuff, canon stuff. I think James was asking if they were going to do seasonals at the time. And like they kind of said yeah, But that kind of just felt like, you know, we might. Just to please James, because he was asking the question. I guess. I don't know. I don't think we'll get seasonals. They could just do skins. But also, I don't know. I don't know if I would want a seasonal in that game. Because, like, it's one character every 3 weeks. It's going to be a very slow month if we get one of them as a seasonal. When it could just be a skin. I wouldn't be opposed to it, though, if they were to do it. But right now, there's so many characters to get through. We need to get those characters first, you know. Alright, fortunately for us, with us using characters in order of release, from worst to new, from oldest to new, sorry, we actually get to use True Shikai Ichigo, who's max transcended on stage 30, which is the first 3-star stage. They do have skins, but they don't have seasonal skins just yet. The rewards you get, what should we spend on? You can buy everything in the shop, so you spend on what you want. Definitely just buy the tickets first. Buy the soul tickets. And that's pretty much like the main stuff. Well, every skin thus far come has been free. Surprisingly, I really thought they were going to sell us the SSR skins. But thus far, everything's been free. Is this from the, No, this should be Fake Karakuri-tan, right? I don't remember. The Joe colors? Yeah, man. Listen, I will glaze the anime. I think the anime has done more good than bad. Especially color choice-wise. I think the colors in the anime look really good. And I don't dislike the yellow, but man. It was the Shunsui and Jushiro? Is that in the Rigai arc? Or is that like early Sosai? But there's something about the blue and red. There is something about the blue and red that just looks way more cooler. I'm gonna try and play for this one. Like, it's so cool. And again, the anime has like really good, like, like the way the scene is set with the colors. Blue and reds in that color scheme would have looked. It was the rig out. Okay, I kind of thought so, even though I've not watched it. Oh, I don't mean to press that. Let me turn my controller off and then turn it back on because it's so delayed. It looks hard, but to be fair, like I'm trying not to change the build. We have a strong attack damage build on Ichigo, who's the Naj unit. So I probably should change it. And we also took damage, so we lost all our full stamina. Part 2 could be Yuha, Liege, and Gerard's. Okay, my controller's back to normal now. Could be. Do I want it to be, though? I don't know. I don't know. Does base 5-star clear this? No. Not stage 3. You definitely will get your 6 stars up. Is Soul Resonance Joy Buzzer free to play? Yes. Soul Resonance, unironically, probably has like the best summoning system in any gacha game. Like, you're guaranteed the character in 8 multis and pity carries over. That game, it's not required, right? But because the pity's so good, it's very easy to get duplicates, and I think the game knows that, and they kind of want you to get duplicates. Normally, when a game has like really high rates or really good pity, it's because they want you to get the character. Like, that's not how they're making money. They're making money for duplicates, right? Most gacha games make their money from just getting characters. And then obviously the whales duplicate, right? But Soul Resonance is kind of that game where like you're kind of expected to have every character, but you also kind of want dupes into your characters. Now, you don't need duplicates. You can clear all the content just fine, but the game definitely kind of wants you to go for dupes. I'll just do this build. But if you're free to play, or a very, very light spender, you can collect every character very easily. And maybe sometime go for dupes. Alright, let's try it. So is the prediction? Kiryu and Senjimaru. And maybe a Giselle. Maybe a Giselle. Haki did the high chance for my recall 3 in part 2 Annie. Maybe. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't think he should be the highlight banner or highlight character. I need to lock in and stop taking damage. Ooh. The thing is, if they did do Mayuri, who would they do with him, though? Because if Shunsu was there, like, let's say they did, you know, they put all the lieutenants together, right? Yashiro, Nemu, Nanao. If they did that for the captains, Kipachi's already done, though. But, like, if they did, like, a Shunsui and Mayuri, that wouldn't be too bad. But, like, Shunsui's already been done. Then again, maybe they should just remake another Shunsui. Why not? After doing Frenzy Plus 2. I did see the Spamming trailer. It looks good. But also, like, it barely tells you, like, what the... Like, they're not showing the villain. You did the SI for you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do like this. I think it looks a bit weak for a Getsuga Jujutsu, though. Maybe compared to how the anime did. The anime is, like, it's super thick. Super wide, too. And it stays a little bit longer. This one, like, it was kind of just like a quick little slash. We're seeing this in July. Yes, sir. Character topic to get announced in PSR. Definitely Aaroniero. I've been seeing some people say he should be an SR. I think all the Spartans should be SRs, but Aaroniero is definitely at the top of my charts. Especially because, again, he'll use Kain's powers, and, like, Kain's Zambactor is really cool looking, so definitely that. Other than him, I'm not sure. I mean, just the standard, like, you know, potentially Bankai Rukia early, maybe. Not too sure. You okay? Want your luck back to YouTube luck for anniversary? Hopefully, man. Like, bruv. So, okay, going back to the new summoning system, right? Because again, I've seen a lot of people still complain about it, which is crazy to me. There is some things to keep in mind with this new summon system. Is like because we aren't getting discounts, right? Technically, rates are lower. It's not really. But it's only because we're doing less summons. So for 2,000 orbs, you get to step 8. You get your guaranteed 5-star, right? On the old format, at least for mid-month, you would also get this to step 10, guaranteed, 50 orbs more expensive. But you would have done 10 multis. So technically, because we're doing less summons, the chance of getting a new character is lower, technically, right? Having said that, though, personally, I don't care. Like, this is... I've done so many summons, especially for end of month. Especially for end of month, I've done so many summons where I don't get a new character. 10th anniversary, I spent 5,500 orbs and didn't get a single anniversary character, bro. I do not want to hear about, oh, you know, you have a chance to get lucky. I ain't getting lucky. I ain't getting it. I'm tired of relying on luck. I'm fine with relying on just a system like this where I'm guaranteed the character. The end of month format, right? Step 8, new character. Step 16, new character. I could have had a 5 out of 5 anniversary Ichigo, potentially. Last anniversary, but I didn't. Because we had no guarantee installed until step 25. But yeah, in terms of new formats, end of month's definitely got the bigger upgrade. Because, again, they only recently got a guaranteed character on step 30. No. Was it 5? No. 15. It was step 15. 3k orbs. So yeah, you can pretty much be done with the anniversary. Like 16 steps in. This upcoming annie. Assuming you get like terrible luck and you only get them on the guaranteed steps. Hiyori is next. And we have the wrong build on. You think you're the only one that doesn't care about the Elite Squad? Maybe. But I think the Elite Squad have, like, just a bit more hype to them right now for Brave Souls. Because, like, they've just never been playable. Like, we've never had Gerard in game. We've never had Panida in game. We've never had... We've had Lige. But we've not had his Volstein dish playable. And also, we've not had his anime character yet. I choose a guaranteed new, you know everything. That's how I see it too. It's like, you know, yeah, technically, because we're doing less summons, it means like the chance to get lucky is low. Like I'm tired of relying on luck, bro. Like it's not worked out for me. Yo, Strong Attack's not too bad. I mean, we did a video, like best and worst character every year, and for some reason I thought she didn't have Frenzy. Strong Attacks ain't horrible. But maybe I'm just saying that now because we've been using, like, the, you know, old characters and we're going up the years. I wish there was a next button. I wish there was a replay button or retry. My returning BSR? I think it's because we haven't had a Frost character. Right now, the way they're rerunning characters on BSR is alongside new units. So Aizen or Zairopero should return with Ulquiorra's release, because he's a spirit character. The thing is, when Nell came out first, right? Yeah, it was Nell into Mayuri. So we've not had a Frost character since Mayuri's release. So that's why they're being a little bit stingy. So hopefully, you know, right now there's actually a debate whether what role Ichigo will be, True Shikai. There's a chance he could be Frost. If not, Uryu will be. If Uryu is playable as a Bloodborne unit. So we should be getting Mayuri return, like, within the month. Month of July. Or maybe early August. Not too bad. Who's the worst unit this year? Ooh. Who was the worst unit last year? Probably like an early premium mid-month. I think maybe like Yumachika or something. This year, though, maybe that Valentine's banner? The units this year have been pretty decent. I don't think there's been like a normally bad character. I mean, Uryu had Frenzy too, but I still think he's a good unit. If we have a look at the album real quick. Will we get a Sinjimura swimsuit? I think the likelihood of that is relatively high. Because again, they've done the Bambis. Last year they did a bunch of swimsuits actually. So like, what Blood War character can we get? They've done Nell. They've done Rangiku. So like, Orihime again. We just got a Ruroka. Could they do a Rukia? Possible. Possible. So Rukia, Orihime, Senjimaru, Kiryu. I think are like the big four. Maybe Giselle. Yeah, this year it would have to be a mid-month character, right? So any of these characters, probably like one of these two, I guess. Shunsui, I can't remember what he did, but I know Jusha was a good support unit. And Shinji was alright. Momo was alright. Is she a farmer? Yo, unironically, it could be maybe Yachida, you know. She's the most awkward character of the year. Because only flurry free in GQ. She's super cool though, man. It's unfortunate they kind of give all that full stamp stuff. How would they make Giselle in a swimsuit? Just give a little skirt. So you don't, you know. That's how Kubo did it. I mean, Kubo drew it, right? You can put like a little jacket on, like a little towel, little skirt. If they really wanted to, they could. Would they do it though? I don't know. I don't know. They do clearly like Giselle though, because they've done Giselle quite well with the 4 characters. Oh, this character's mastering so good. This might also be one of those characters where, like, even if we ever get this character remade with potentially good anime visuals, I don't know if they can beat this Natstring, bro. This Nashring is super satisfying to use. But like ripping open the sky, like just the air, the slash and then tying it up is so sick. Unfortunately, the rest of the kit is kind of mids. Okay, the SF3 is good. The SA1 and 2 is like just effects, but he's super cool. Rangiku? No, but they did it last year, right? I know it was like a Kubo character. But I don't assume they do a character again. Do we even know what Sanjimaru's legs look like? I assume they would look normal. Would they not look normal? Spoilers, I did skip it because of that reason. Because we are getting close, so we probably should be a little bit careful. Toshiro, tag team. Lisa, yeah, I think that's been a big miss. I can't believe we haven't gotten that yet. You know, to be fair, I feel like it would have happened if we weren't getting Blood War seasonals. Like, by now, they would have run out of character. They would have had to have done it. Same like Nanao. Maybe Nanao's possible this year. Nanao, Lisa. One of those two. I really like this unit, by the way. I remember him coming out. 2 killers. Premium. Time we were getting a bunch of Blood War. It was kind of cool. Also, Technic characters back here were terrible. So he was kind of special because of that. Will you B6 Okura? I don't B6 any character. My characters are all exclusively B0. Like, right now I have Grimjow and Soifun at B1, but I've not used the dupe yet. Like, it's just kind of sitting on my account. I don't know. I don't like the dupe system in Soul Resonance. I think it's a bit too broken. Where, like, if I was to B6 Okura, he would just be so much better than any other character in my account. It would make playing other characters, like, just feel worse, if that makes sense. So I've kind of been fine just using B0 characters. You think it's a good system? It's not, I mean, it's the same dupe system like every other game, like Genshin, Wuwa. I don't know, I just think the dupes are too powerful. It makes characters a bit too good. Like, I've said this before, like, if I was to get Tsushika Ichigo B6, hypothetical, he's a slash full assault, and then 6 months later, Full Hollow Ichigo comes out, he's another slash assault. Same typing, same role. Unless I get Full Hollow Ichigo B6, because power creep ain't crazy in this game. They're relatively balanced. Unless I get a B6 Full Hollow Ichigo, he's going to feel like just super weak compared to my Tsuchikai. So it's going to be a constant, like, just chasing B6 characters. I could do B2. I have, like, 80k Jades, but I don't know. I'm just weird about the dupe system. I kind of just like being on B0. Yeah, the old, there's a 3-star difficult and we're using Yachiri, bro. The old, Toshiro model, like Soul Society one, is horrible. Even, like, nowadays with, like, updated models, they still go back to that very, like, small-faced Toshiro for the Soul Society design, and it looks very weird in-game. His Blood War models are a lot better. Or just do these 3. Nah, I've not played NTE. I saw it though, it looked right. But like, bro, I ain't got time to play these open mod games anymore, man. I can only manage rural right now. And there's a lot more. This might be our first time we actually failed our little challenge here. Naman, with a 200. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. We like, yes, sir. First time this year. First time this year. But hopefully more. Again, if the game's doing something, we're here. When Soul Resonance gets an update, that is at the same time for all versions, I'll be live. Okay, fortunately, we don't have a time limit here. Blood War Isane? Swimsuit? I guess. They've already done a Isane there. I don't think we need to get a Blood War one. But I mean, I wouldn't say not. I like Isane. Have I leveled up her stats? Is this why she feels weak? I know it's a 3-star difficulty. Why'd you not post the video about your BSL summons? Because again, I don't go for dupes, so it's like it's 8 multis and done. So like it doesn't make for a good video. But I upload it as a short, you know, because like max amount of time you can spend in a summon is like 2 minutes. 100k orbs for the baseball Ichigo. I don't have a 100k orb account. Like I can't even buy one. I know you can buy an orb account with like a lot of orbs, but when is the next attribute live? All of them are live right now. All of them are live today. So you can be playing Bracelets for hours today. We are playing for hours. I'm not doing multiple towers today though. Right, Yachiru. What is she? Okay, thankfully, I can actually level up her stats. I was thinking like, damn, I don't want to... She doesn't have Flurry? Is that why? We got a few thousand transcend points. Let's just... How long did it take you to 2020 top all characters? It probably takes... It's a lot faster now, I guess, because of the new changes. Like, especially with the attribute tree system. Sorry, the... What'd you call it? The achievement system. It took me a while. I can't lie. It took a very long time. Every day, I was basically in IT. At least one character a day was the goal, and that's what I was doing. I was playing for hours, man. I can't lie. It was fun. Just host IT lobbies, carry people with their farming characters, and just play for hours. If we're watching a movie on Discord with the boys, I'll just be playing IT on the side. I do kind of miss that grind element, but that was a grind, bro. Like that's something not everyone should be doing. Is better co-op has the advantage of dropping more drops per soul ticket. But like, I know you have all accounts, so you might be fine doing co-op. The average player would have to find a lobby, and that's going to be long. Because who's playing IT nowadays, right? Maybe single player, you know. Just like, if you don't care about the value per soul ticket, single player might be faster. Because you can just do that within like 30 seconds. And do 10 times runs. BBS made you rethink your stance in Isane? I hear it. I hear it. Do someone else? Nah, we set the challenge. We're going in character order. This is possible. I just need to not take damage. I should have done level 10 focus, though. Let me do level 10 focus. Oh, when are you going to stream the next attribute? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. We have a kind of a lot coming up this week. Okura on BSR. Anniversary stuff next week on BBS. Then the swimsuits. We'll see when I get time. Definitely, maybe end of month. Oh, we still gotta get to Christmas Ururu, bro. That's horrible. I can't find Yachiru. There she is. How many match are the units? Quite a lot. I mean, I've been playing for years, right? I won't be able to tell you the number. But a decent amount. Yeah, we'll do Limit Breaker after SENKAIMON. Once we finish our first tower. It's like the worst character for a stage 3 difficulty, man. These stage have special rules? Yeah, I think Byaku was the only one that I came across that right now had like melee resistance for the boss. Everyone else was fine though. But by that point, you probably should be able to just soul bomb and kill. That's what we did. Yikes. I shouldn't be forcing this. Seems a wrong killer, right? Alright. Let me give a full stam, because I think I don't have it on here. Yeah. Give a full stam on lung stride so we can reliably stay safe. Nah, we farming this, bro. We farming this. Listen, the special SENKAIMON gives me a use for old characters. I'm getting used out of these old characters. I don't make the best optimal build too. I mean, we have a gold Chappie. Sorry, Yuki on. Sorry, Pupples. It's fine though. Yeah, this is much better. I just need to take it. Just not take damage. But because she has no flurry, it doesn't feel too good. We have a vortex, right? It's been a minute since we've lost out a tracking vortex. I meant to say moving one, but even tracking. What was the last character for that? Anniversary Aizen? Renewed version? They've been very hesitant to put a tracking vortex on like a modern unit. And even Aizen only had Frenzy 2. Like, Remy was probably the last character who had Frenzy 3. And the tracking vortex. Alright, a minute and 10 seconds. That's relatively fine. Dodge out the way. Let's get that vortex going. It was Aizen, yeah. It's been a minute. And hopefully too we start seeing the return of the strong attack recover in between stages, with the fact that we now have like these permanent numeric quests, like attribute specific ones. Because we don't see those anymore. We don't see the strong attack recharge skill at all. Like, Juice was like the only character that had it like last year. Maybe another one that I forgot. Okay, if we fail this, we're done. Alright, another like a minute and 10 seconds. We're fine. I think we're fine. Yeah, no flurry, right? Hopefully the Sobble hits. I mean, we have it's a fun Sobble though. I think we're fine. It's kind of funny. Is Mashiro just saying kick every time she kicks? Okay, we got it. I mean, it only took a max transcended Yachin. This is like the most horrible stage. Ah, there we go. We beat it though. We beat it. We beat it. We haven't seen Rampage. Yeah, we haven't. There's quite a few skills. I mean, yeah. The Halle Bow was also cool too. They were quite a little bit creative with the Halloween characters a little bit. Like, the previous year was pretty cool. When they were, like, just... Can I pull up... Yeah, I mean, Spirit Society was also cool. But then again, some years we got both. But I kind of liked Halloween when it was, like, just... It was costumes. A little bit. It was around this time, right? No, even before that. Because Spirit Society was here. Like, these ones aren't bads. They are costumes. But I don't know. I don't know. It's the ones before were like it would be a costume we would see at like a Halloween party, if that makes sense. You know, they looked good too. You know, the Yoroishi one. Like, this one's crazy. Would have loved for this character to be remade. I wouldn't mind this year doing that. But even like, you know, she was cool at the time. The Soifon, man, this might be one of my favorite seasonal designs for Soifon. She was also a very fun character too. Like, this banner cooked. And this was the last banner before Blood War, right? Not quite. Oh, it was the banner after Blood War. So, like, that was rough. I remember, like, I was free to... No, I wasn't free to play. Very light spender back then. But for me, it was pretty much... Especially because we had no pity. Not even guarantees, right? It was pull on Blood War, skip everything else. Everything gets skipped until the next Blood War banner. And that's pretty much how it was. Yeah, like, I had, like, maybe, like, 5-7k orbs, I think, for Unohana and stuff. But all these banners got skipped. Maybe a multi or two. But I did pull on this banner and got quite lucky. I think I ended up getting Yoruichi. Because I always pulled for Yoruichi. Oh, yeah. Jushu had the Vortex on the EX. But that's different, though, yeah. But it does technically count. Technically. Alright, back to 1-star difficulty. Yes, sir. Wait, did I skip characters? Oh, no. We didn't use the old seasonals. Alright, let's go back to him. Uh-oh. So technically we shouldn't have used Yachiri for that stage. First time here? Welcome to. Welcome to. Yoruichi's still best Halloween costume? Nah, I agree. I agree. Fortunately, this is a 1-star difficulty. It's slow, but we'll beat this. Favorite PBS unit? I'm not sure, you know. I mean, in recent times, definitely Blood War Yoruichi. I think that's, like, just one of the few characters that, like, from her original character to the anime remake, like, it's biggest difference, bro. Like, the visuals are great. The lightning effects were good. The model's amazing. Super fun character, too. So, of recent times, definitely Blood War Yoruichi. Maybe Giselle, too. I like Giselle's gameplay, the original green technique one. All time, can't go wrong with Unohana. Probably I would say more so the 8th Annie one, sorry. So the speed one. Amazing unit. 6th anniversary Aizen. I think it's always going to be up there. Other than that, for like Blood War units, it's been so many years since I've last used like a lot of the original ones, right? So I don't even know like how I feel about them anymore. But yeah, probably Aizen up there is like top 3, maybe top 1, just best character at least in general. I did like I've come to like 8th Annie Ichigo a lot more over the years. Like his design, so sick. I'm glad like we actually got that version of Ichigo. And what do you call it? The Soul Bomb is sick, man. Like he was a canon anniversary character, but it was original Soul Bomb. So like it was technically an original character, but also like not. Man, is Elion G. How you doing, bro? How you doing, bro? With SBS Aizen, like, I ain't got the SBS Aizen, so I'm not seeing that. We need to see him as a filler, man. I don't think he's been featured yet, but like Nemu and Yoruichi and stuff have. But then again, he came out after, right? For the record, when we do the other attributes, which ain't happening today, I'll probably just use any character I want. Maybe I'll go from newest to oldest. I'm not going to do this challenge for every single typing. Yeah, it's been like 6 months. I felt rusty when I started this stream. But yeah, I explained it. It's like, you know, the game didn't have anything going on. So, like, there was nothing to restream. And if for Soul Resonance, you know, I play in the Crunchyroll server. So, they get updates late. But by the time I can stream it, it's like old news. But we should stream more. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. Anniversary coming up too, so... I've also not gone all out on a banner yet. Normally, you know, I would summon for End of Months. But I've not done 25 steps this year. So. What happened to Limit Breaker Orbs? Hopefully they're not gone. But right now the assumption is that this is a bonus quest. And that we'll get on usual Limit Breaker at the start of the month. We'll see, though. It brings in... I would have liked some orbs. Some extra orbs. But yeah. This ain't been too bad. I like it. Especially the Limit Breaker one. I'm looking forward to that. But we got to finish this first. And it should get faster. Because now we're on... What year are we on right now? It's a Christmas character. So it's the end of the year for some year. Yes, sir. 20-second run. Not too bad. Also, again, for anyone that missed it, while we clear this quest, I'll just keep bringing it up every now and then. We know what the next banner is. We know what the next banner is on BBS. Not next. One of the next banners. You're not going to believe it if you weren't here early in the stream. It's Ichigo, blood. Baseball Ichigo. Dream Team version. That might get announced soon. Because, again, this is going live in, like, Monday, I think. But, yeah, we're getting this character. We get 10 5-star tickets and 250 summon tickets. Yeah, it's actually good. I was like, this time around, like, you know, I would have liked orbs. But also, like, the rewards are pretty good. Like, regardless of not getting any orbs. It's like, I'm not going to complain too much about that. Limit Breaker, though. Biggest skip in PBS history? Yeah, because there's no date. So, assuming it's July... I don't know, it could be end of month. There's no way they're skipping swimsuits, though. There's no way. Because technically, this Ichigo is going to be a, you know, a Kubo art banner. And I would like to assume they saw the response to those banners. I don't think it was good. So I don't assume they would skip out on a normal end of month swimsuit banner that everyone likes for a banner that people didn't like. So potentially it's it could be August, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. This year, like end of months, especially after the anniversary, should be nothing but Blood War, because what do you call it? You know, the anime is airing. Like, what are we doing getting a swimsuit banner? That could have been done in June, you know? If we go by the last season, though, with Core 3, I mean, when the anime aired, every banner was a Blood War banner, including mid-months. Which, to be fair, we've been seeing this year anyway. But it was literally nothing but Blood War. It could be a Priani. That might be why we didn't get a Priani banner this year. Because we're getting one in July. It's a cool Priani banner. Like, the sentiment is cool. Like, oh, Kubo drew us a character. We made him playable. Like, that. The idea of it is cool. But it's also, it's baseball Ichigo. It's like, so I don't care, you know? We'll see, though. We'll see. This is a good soul bomb. This is what I mean. Like, we need more seasonal Mayuris. Like, how have we not gotten that? I think the game needs to lean into, unironically, Rose has to happen, right? Bankai Rose. Like, bro, there's not, I mean, there is, they can make banners, like, last. But, like, there isn't that many characters left for them to do. Like, from Core 1, who's left? Yama. That's it, right? Core 2. The Bambus are done. Technically, there's the Elite Squad from, like, the end of the season, but... Yeah, I don't know. It's just Rose. There's a few Stamras. Yeah, Shaz, I guess. BG9 and stuff. Alright, we have a 3-star difficulty. Please tell me I'm using a good character. Yikes. Yikes. Rose, alright? Yeah, I mean, I'm not like the biggest Rose fan. I wouldn't be like, I mean, seeing his Bankai game would be cool. Bankai game would be cool. It's more like, you know, we've not gotten him, bro. Like, at all. Like, we've obviously skipped over him. He was the only character in the mask fight to not be a character in game. So, like, that kind of adds more excitement to it. It's like, finally. It's a little meme in the community, right? That we haven't gotten him. So, to see that be done would be cool. Right, I'm using Yumachika. This one might not be possible. But someone asked, yeah, we don't have any leaks for 11th anniversary. If we do, I will not talk about them. Obviously, I think the 10th anniversary being leaked ruined a lot of the excitement for that banner. Then again, K-Lab did that themselves. In terms of how the anniversary was handled. But also, they weren't even leaks, bro. They were data mines. They were accidental posts, you know. But like when we did have leaks and it's just a name, I won't make a video on it unless there's visuals, because by that point then everyone knows, you know. But we shouldn't get it. We shouldn't get any leaks this year. I'm aware the leaker didn't. I don't think he got caught, but like I mean, maybe he did. But he's definitely. I don't think he's doing anymore. If he is, he's doing it super low key. That I don't even know. And I'd rather not know. I don't want to... The whole, like, special thing about Anniversary is, like, as a community, guessing who the character is. Even though a lot of times it's very obvious. And then seeing the stream together, right? So I'd rather not know. Alright, I should stop taking damage. But this is actually beatable. Even though it's free star. You can't pin me to summon Bankai Rose? No, he should be cool, though. As long as they do the character justice. Like, he has water and fire effects. So, like, he can have, like, multiple stat elements. He should be, like, very similar to Senjimaru. In the sense that every strong attack inflicts a new stat element. You know? Like, that would be cool. They haven't done much with that. Like, they did with Senjimaru. Then again, not every character would make sense to have, like, multiple stat elements per strong attack. Or, like, different stat elements per strong attack. I think Rose would be a cool character to that. Put some paralysis on. Weakening on the Soulbomb sign. Burn, definitely. But also, because we were speaking about earlier, he could also very easily have a tracking vortex. Will they actually get to him? No, probably not. But like his whole Bankai, like I think at one point has the mannequins, or whatever you call them, spin around. Like that's very easily a tracking vortex. What can I include his Bankai in the Soulbomb? Nah, I feel like it would be similar to Senjimaru. Where like each strong attack is a part of the Bankai. And then the Soul Bomb is either the finishing move or the activation. One of those two. Because he doesn't do anything before the Bankai, right? So like there's not really much of a kit to make for him. That's what I'm saying. A Tracking Vortex on Rose would be sick. I could see it happen, but they've been stingy with this, with these Tracking Vortexes, so. Is he a low stamp character? Why am I know he's a weak character, but like, I feel like I was doing no damage. He isn't as cool as Senjimaru? He's alright. He's alright. I want to see the other scores of your Bankai. That would be cool, but unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. I wonder what was the thought process. I mean, I think they did explain why they chose Senju, right? Because like the crazy thing is the thing, like there was a possibility we could have saw Uetsu's Bankai. We could have saw Tenjiro's Bankai. We could have saw Kiryo's Bankai. If they chose them to do that. I've not tried Number Breaker yet. I think I'll be fine with the 9 links. Let me turn on auto. You remember Bankai Rose and BSR before BBS? Imagine. Imagine. Yeah, I know the reason, like, oh, her Bankai is good against multiple opponents, right? Like, that was their reason for choosing her. But technically, they could have said that about all of them, right? Like, we don't know what their Bankai is. They could have made their Bankai good against everyone. I'm glad it was Senju, bro. I actually liked Senju. I'm glad that she got the spotlight. That was crazy, man. I hope we get that again in this season. it was watching the anime as it's been an experience, you know. That I've never seen anywhere else. Like, we get to watch the anime as manga readers and still experience new content. That's so sick. And not have it be classed as filler, right? Like, seeing new bankais and new fights was sick. So hopefully we get some of that in the last season. Season 3 didn't have any new bankais. We don't need one, but like we had the Volstern ditch and stuff. So we've had like a big surprise every season since season 2. So I'm really hoping we get something crazy in season 4. I'm going to stay on this SP build. Hopefully it works. Kira Bankai overfeeds them. Makes them die of a BC. Nah, she'll probably drain the spiritual pressure and make it more skinny. But I know we know the Visors are going to do signs, so we might get some cool scenes with them, but I wouldn't mind like a new reveal. I think there's a theory that Rangiku might do sign. Because the way she was looking at Gerard. She wasn't phased by him. She had a very interesting look at him. Whole bounce appearing call for? Come on now. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Oh, the new character they're going to show? And yeah, so for those that don't know, Kubo mentions that in season 4, the final season, a character will finally make an appearance. I think they use, I'm paraphrasing, but they did say something along those lines. Like, everyone's going to be surprised. So it can't be like the kids, if you know, like the final episode. Like, we know they're appearing. They're not going to be a surprise. Maybe we're taking Kubo's words too literal. But he did say, like people will be surprised that character will finally make an appearance. A lot of people want to be Tokinada. I'm also in that camp. I really want Tokinada because it also sets up just Cornfield in general to be animated. Like, all we need is Tokinada appearing in the Soul Palace, right? To get the Ikumiki Domoe. Just like one scene of him doing that, or maybe picking up Gremmy's brain for Ikone. And that's it. Gas. Screams. I don't even need to see, I don't even need to hear him. I don't need to see his face. I just need to see a silhouette or someone just picking up the brain. And that's enough for me to say, like, yo, we're getting Cornfield worlds. And I'd really want it to be animated. I think it'd be fun. It'd be cool. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what other character could be. I know some people are saying the Soul King. We might get some lore in that. That'd be cool. But I think I might rather it be Tokinada. I won't say no to more lore. But I'm biased towards Tokinada, so. This should not be taking this long. My controller's delayed again. So I'm going to have to turn it off. I need I definitely need to give it SP10. We could see Ishin's Bankai. I am down for that, man. I am so down for that. I do hope, though, it's a bit weird. Because when you dumb it down, when if we do get a new Bankai reveal in the final season, it's not going to... Oh, out of memory. I've not seen that in ages. For my stream. Hopefully the stream didn't die because of that. I'll wait a sec. Just in case. My Opera GX said I'm out of memory. Right, who was I going for? Lisa. What was I saying? If we do see a Bankai, technically it's not going to do anything because the outcome is still going to be the same. It was the same with, Senjimari's. Like, we knew they were going to get defeated and she used a Bankai and technically it amounted to nothing. Technically. But it was so cool to see, though. Opera GX us? It's been alright for me. That's like the first time it's happened in years. Let me go holo. I can't find Lisa. She was a holo killer, right? Ooh. You're going to make an appearance in Blood War? I'll keep an eye out, bro. Well, controller, I use the Xbox Elite controller. I kind of recommend it, but at the same time I don't. Because my LBRB are kind of broke. Well, like, I need to open up the controller and, like, put some rubbing alcohol on, like, a certain point to fix it. It's very weird. I probably need to do the focus 10, but no, well. Isn't going to beat Gerard? Or going to fight Gerard? Well, the thing is, right, the good thing about Gerard is that due to his power, due to his size, that opens the door for, like, any character to have a final moment. I do actually, I did buy a PS5 recently for GTA. The price were about to go up, so we quickly bought one before, like, the day before, the night before even. But this is the Elite controller, so I kind of don't want to use a PS5 controller. How did that not kill? But yeah, with Gerard's powers, like, that can pretty much give everyone a final send-off. Like, we know the Vires are going to do something, right? But they can have, like, a combo attack, and it can damage Gerard. It can make him bigger and stronger. So technically, it's still amounting to something, but at the same time, it doesn't. It's just like a big beat stick, like a big random boss just to let out your final attacks. That could translate into cool units in games, you know? So, like, yeah, if Ishin did want to do Bankai, it'd be cool. Alright, 2 lines. Comment see Byakuya uses Bankai for the 100th time. Dude, he hasn't used it much in the anime, right? Like, new season? Like, he used against Esno at the start, and that was it. He didn't use it after that. Until, like, the final fight with Gerard. So then he used it twice. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I didn't give a full stam damage. But we're going to rely on the lacerate to kill the boss. Oh, he used it on Robert? He did. Never mind. That was original, right? I dislike that they gave Robert's, like, final speech to him getting hit by Byakuya's Bankai. I don't know why they changed. That's like one of the weird changes. Like, I know, like, they kept, like, the reactions for like Remy's Meteor and stuff. There was a few changes in the anime that some people didn't like. I didn't like care that much, but like the Robert final moment was sick. Why did they get rid of that? They just had like a random like soldat get disintegrated, and we saw his skeleton. So they weren't censoring anything. They were showing it, but like they just didn't have him be it. I don't know. I thought it was really cool when he was like saying what he was saying and then just got struck by it. And it's the biggest send-off to him too. Like that's like his most noteworthy moment. I think for an anime only, his death doesn't have that big of an impact compared to how it was in the manga. Yuma Chica Bankai? Yeah, probably not. Are there orbs? No, unfortunately not. But there's no orbs, unfortunately, but there are really good rewards. You get 10 5-star summon tickets. You get like 250 Bracelet summon tickets. Like 1,000 soul tickets. Like, it's good. It's good. What is in the manga? I can't remember, to be fair. I got like word for words. But I think he was taught. It is summon core, right? Or something like it. I'll put it up. Like, he was the one that was saying, like, Yuha's betrayed us. Right? He called it. It was a pretty big moment. And then, boom. Gets struck. And you see, like, he becomes a skeleton. Like, it was good. It was sick. Because then, like, you're like, oh, damn. This is serious. Like, people are dying. If you care about any Quincy, you're hoping they dodge that stuff, right? But he basically has that line, I guess, a little bit to Byakuya or something at one point. Right. Technique 6-star. We're getting there. We're getting there. Now it's Hiyori. 2-star. I kind of don't want to change the builds. Tetsu Zaimon? No, we're not seeing that, bro. Let me auto. Let me see if we can auto this. He was talking to Zell no Toro, yeah. If the ticket's a generic one, yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, if they are generic ones. If you're using the 10 5-star summon tickets, save for anniversary. My new SENKAIMON are not shown in the shop. Is that a glitch? I'm not sure. The shop is there though. If there's a glitch, maybe. But yeah, they would probably be in the box if you haven't claimed them. I really like this character too. She's one of the standout characters to me over the last like almost 11 years. Damn, 11 years. I don't know, this character, like, I didn't care much about Hiyori, but like she was really good at the time. I remember her like being excited for her. Like, I actually ended up getting her, I think, from a ticket summon, like right when she came out. So I've always liked this unit. We've only got 5 more stages to go. Not too bad. Right, Soripa Tech. I don't know why I'm reading that. I'm used to old SENKAIMON. Byakuya. Can we make a kid character team? Is there a third kid character in this game? Or not? Is it just Kid Byakuya and Kenpachi? I mean, there's a young Jusha and Shunsui, but I won't count those. They're not kids. Compared to Byakuya here. Nah, you actually don't count. I mean, technically, there is like an adult Yachiru, but we've never seen that. Oh, Gin would count, yeah. So you can make a kid a team of 3 kids. Young characters. No, Hikone won't count. It's most of the characters that are adults in the series and have like a young version. So it would just be Gin, Byakuya, and Kenpachi. For those that know, is Range Captain GQ today? For Kenny? I think it might be. Alright, please tell me we're using a good character here. Olu and Jinta? They're still kind of kids though when they're, even like during the time skip. Oh, we got Kain, that's not too bad. There's potential good shout. Oh, humans though. You know, to be fair, for 45 stages, I'm surprised we're only coming against humans now. I'm surprised my control again is delayed. So if I'm moving a bit weird, that's why. I'm surprised we haven't taken a hit yet with these enemies. Kenny's sick. Bro, honestly, I might be alone in this. I don't know. Is Kid Kenny not the hypest character they released this year? It's not like the picks have been bad this year. But I don't know, like, it's a new character. I jinxed it. It's a new character that we've not technically had playable yet. I mean, technically this Ruroka was also new, right? Model-wise. But I know his visuals are sick. Like, his Sobum is sick. Low-key is sick. The little smile at the end. Considering that, like, they didn't have a Sobum to adapt from the manga. Sorry, the anime. Because, like, he just does the one slash to... Yeah, actually, that's it. I think they did a really good job making his Sobum look cool. In a way, an original Sobum. Like, half of it's original. Yachiru would have been up there, but like again, they made it weird. To be fair, the Bambis were fun. I like the Bambis. I'm glad I swept all of them. And the Ichigo banner was cool. But I don't know, bro, Kenny's Sobum is like so much better than like any character this year, in my opinion. Double Ichigo. In terms of, yeah, it was a high banner. But I don't know, Kenny is just he's just built different. I'm doing good, J-Web. How you doing, lad? Either Yugam or Kikeni? Yeah. Hopefully that was a full charge strong. Oh, does that count? Okay, nice. Was someone I can hit there? Have his character 26 is con? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Let me turn off my controller and then turn it back on, because the delay is actually kind of annoying. As a Kenny fan, I thought we never see the version in game. Yeah, low-key same. I'm glad him having a voice actor didn't stop them from putting him in the game. At the very least. Like, I'd rather him be playable with no voice than never be playable at all. Because what we have right now is really cool. I seen, and I also mentioned it during my reaction, like, I saw someone even ask on Reddit, I think, like, oh, can we do the original Gote 13? Like, with no voice actors, but that'd be lame. I can't lie. I feel like only Kenny gets the pass for no voice actor, because he didn't have one in the game. Like, not even like he didn't have a voice actor. He didn't speak, like, period, you know? Then again, technically the Gote 13 didn't speak either, but they can. That's the difference, right? We just didn't hear him speak. And the Gote 13, the original one, shouldn't come to the game unless they get approval from Kubo about their moveset. Because Kenny's fine, like, he just slashes. He doesn't have a power moveset back then. He literally just slashes. With the original Gote 13, they have a Shikai, a Bankai, that we just don't know what it is. And if we don't have that in game, then it's like, there's no point. If they have generic slashes, you know? I haven't got a new character in the end of year Ikaku. Well, that's unfortunate. But now, you can. Save up 2,000 orbs, which you can very easily get in a month, and pull in every end of month ban if you want to. And boom, you get a new character every month. With this new system. So, no more excuses. You might not get the new character you want specifically, but you can get a new character every month now with this new system. Technically speaking, we got 2 past Yachirus and no modern day Yachiru. Technically, yeah. That is true. Technically. Which is funny when you think about it like that. Right, next character is Rukia. They can easily have EAs if they gave it to comfort units. Yeah, sure. Like, the idea of them hiring VAs is possible. It's more about their moveset, you know? Like, they'd have to go and get Kubo to basically say and kind of script or storyboard what they even do, right? With the novels, like, you have a whole novel, 3 novels of stuff for these characters to take stuff from. So I don't think the Gote 13 right now, the original, I don't think they're in game because they don't have voice actors, which I think is also a reason, but I think it's more so we just don't know anything about them. Right, Owetsu is next. Let me make sure I select the right one. He's the Ned's character, but I'm hoping just to brute force my way through it with a strong attack damage build. Actually, another thing about, you know, Owetsu's up there for me. One of my favorite units. This character was sick on release. Tokinata too. But, like, I'm kind of glad this one kind of emphasized, like, the goofiness of Owetsu with, like, the Soul Bomb and the SA2. The newer one we got didn't have that goofiness about him, but that's kind of fine because, like, we got it with this unit. It was also specifically the Owetsu that was locked in against the elite squad. But also, he says it much cooler in the game. When he said it in the anime, it was like, it wasn't as cool. It was a lot slower. There's one OG Gote 13 that, that we could get. Really? Yo. No idea what happened there. Maybe they could make the summon code for Kenny. Yachiru saying that, you know, I would have been down for that. That actually would have been really cool if Yachiru was the summon code for Kenpachi. I wouldn't mind that. They don't do that. But, like, imagine, to be fair, the Rage 4 Bring Ichigo that we got for end of year was really cool. But imagine his summon quote was Byakuya saying save Soul Society. That would be sick. That would have been cool. Likewise with the Soul Bomb, if it was Yachiru commentating over it, like describing the event, that would have been sick. Nah, I forgot transforming characters exist. So we can use our Sobum here. This was actually one of my favorite characters at the time. Because again, Technique character was so bad back here. Loki, this character was cool. No more orbs in Limit Breaker. We don't know that for certain. We don't know that for certain. There's a chance we still get our usual SENKAIMON at the end of the month. Sorry, Limit Breaker at the end of the month. But we'll see. We'll see. Do you want to see Wedding Ruki and Renji? Hopefully, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. All right, final stage. 3-star difficulty. No, 4-star. Okay. Surprising that's the first time we've seen it. And we're using... Ichigo. Who has some investment into him. Hopefully this is good enough. Favorite character in game? Favorite character in game, I'm not so sure. Let's say 690,000. Just keep it simple. Music? Oh, in the anime? Probably Ichigo, you know. Can't go wrong with Ichigo. Like, jokes aside, I would say Aaroniero, but like, Ichigo, he's a cool MC. Let's do that. That's pretty good enough build, hopefully. Let's find out. Are we up against the Rankas? Sorry, Biz. Okay, fortunately. Don't look too bad. So, real quick, this is alright. This is alright. I like that there's actually kind of a lot to do. Even if, like, it maybe gets a bit repetitive with the fact that there's 250 stages, but, like, this is cool. For, like, just long-term content. Would have liked maybe increased difficulty. I mean, it's cool that we get to, like, use 50 individual characters. So, like, for those that like SENKAIMON, for the purpose of, like, using old units, you can do that. The difficulty is relatively easy. Like, we only used 2016, 17, a few 18 characters, 19. Just barely got into 20, I believe, with this character here. I think the roads are good, despite unfortunately lacking some orbs. That's definitely one thing they could improve upon. But, like, the shop rewards are good. Would have liked that there was a bit more difficult stage. Like, this is right now technically the hardest stage. And it's still relatively easy. Granted, I'm using a max any character. But, like, if you were using a modern unit, like, this is going to be very easy. But I do like, though, that there aren't any requirements or like bonus damage bonuses. Like, you really can't choose anyone, you know. There was only one stage potentially that had a melee damage bonus, or like melee resistance for some reason. So it's cool. I think it's welcomed. And again, the best part about this, if anything, is like it's additional. It's not taken away from anything. And we're potentially getting both SENKAIMON quests. We're potentially going to have 3 SENKAIMON quests this in the month of July. Because we know the old SENKAIMON's returning. And it's going to be in the special SENKAIMON section. So that would imply that the normal SENKAIMON is still going to be there and isn't going to reset. So we have potentially 3 SENKAIMONs to do in July. If you're still doing this one. The next 20 stage will be for newest units? Potentially, yeah. That'll be more okay. You know? Good to see you back on BBS. I've not been... I mean, I know I haven't streamed in 6 months, but I have been, like, not as consistent. Right? I do get what you mean. I do get what you mean. But it's not like I've been, you know, gone for the last 6 months, technically. I've just not been streaming much, period, you know? Easier. Do a new video for new players. Probably for the upcoming anniversary. Like, I'll do, like, an updated beginner's guide, but not as, like, in-depth in a way as the old one that we did for, like, 2022. Because that's, like, an hour and a half long. I don't think we can do that. I think we can, like, keep it more casual, and only have it like 20 minutes max. So first tower done. Not too bad. That gets us how many medals? The skipping leg Ichigo day. Yeah, that was funny. That was a funny back then. Are you? Oh well, I'm glad you mentioned it, fellas. I need guild mates. I need new guild members. If you want to join my guild, DM me. My name on Discord, Aaroniero. It's not hard. Same as my YouTube. We need like 5 new members. Few me boys have retired. And right now, we're not an S rank guild anymore. I would love to. But I need 1, 2... 1, 2, 3... Maybe 4 new people. I don't know if Bash still does his GQ. I'm not sure about Jake. I need to ask them. But definitely, like, I need 2 people. And yeah, it's we're not asking for much. It's just basically do GQ. You don't have to be it. You don't have to get a good score, like an amazing score. Just enough to keep us like A1 for the most part is what I think we're looking for right now. So if you do want to join like a somewhat casual guilds, somewhat casual, maybe with the potential chance to push into S rank in the future, feel free to DM me. Did I have the Giselle today? I don't think I realized it. 4 to 6 is more than good enough, yeah. I don't think I'm even getting 4 most of the time. I don't know. Like we're not strict on right now, at least. We're not strict on your GQ scores. As long as you're just beating it and just doing it, that's enough, you know. You're not all Asia rank 1 guilds. What guild is that? How many more do I have? Okay. We kind of just want active people just doing it at the bare minimum, you know? Because right now we have a few people that are, like, just, you know, retired. Where is the SENKAIMON medal? It's not there. Special SENKAIMON. Okay, they changed the terminology here. So what does 50 get me? So when you beat 1 tower, you can get 5 summon tickets, and you can get the 250. That's crazy. So I'm on 1k. That's not too bad. Seraphim? What, Lee Seraphim? Alright, that's not too bad. I'll claim those later. Next up, Limit Breaker. Let's see how far we can get. Can I need more clan members? No. Like the idea of 50 clan members maybe doesn't sound too bad, but like trying to manage 50 people? Trying to get 50 competitive players in a guild, it sounds horrible. Horrible. Right, who do I want to use? Well, definitely, it might be Giselle, Gremmy, and Ichigo. Might be my team. Because they're all max transcended. Ooh, Shunsui, though. Unfortunately, he gives story buffs. But not to anyone in the team that I want to use. I'm going to do Gremmy Giselle. So, melee. Crap. Do any of the cards I want to use I don't think any of them are melee. 20 is low. Well, yeah, the in-game chat is bad, but most of the time, like, a lot of the guilds are just run on Discord. But again, the idea, like, 20 for these competitive S-rank guilds, that, you know, that's just so many players they have to, like, keep in track. It'd be a bit of a headache. The Candice Eisen and Quincy Ichigo. We're definitely going to use Quincy Ichigo. Like I was about saying. Oh, wait. Okay, there's every enemy. I was about to say, I thought there was every enemy here. Right, so for slot 2, we're using Grummy. Slot 3, we'll use Ichigo. And then I guess slot 1, I use Shunsui. Because he's max transcended. I know Yoruichi exists, but I want to use her as the link. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a headache to manage all these links, you know. All right. Shunsui. Let's go with... I mean, I have fine links, I think. Let's see. Do you have Longstride already? I don't think he does. Let me do Yoruichi on you. And then we'll do those links. On Goremi, we'll do these three. I do like that we are moving to like more attribute-based teams. I will be honest. Let's do that. Let's go down a bit, do that. And then try and find an EX skill for Grummy. Maybe this. I don't have that many links. I thought I had more. Like EX skills. I guess we'll just use that. I don't know. No, I can definitely see this being an issue for links. But I mean, just go with normal recharge links. Like, if you don't have, like 9 links worked on, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Even I'm running out of links, though. Hold on. Chad? No, we're fine. No EX skill for him, apparently. Right. No, okay. I was about to get the no affiliation one, but they're already there. Not too bad. Did I try the Roblox Bleach game? Type Soul? No, if you're talking about that one. I'm aware of it, though. Right, long stride built in. Or I have it on at least. No long stride on Grummy. Let's do that. 51 stages, Yoruichi, Renji, Giselle? Okay. That's crazy. Is that crazy? Actually, I don't know. Is 50 stages crazy now? Not done it yet. Grummy. Yeah, you know, that's actually a shout. We will put long shot on him and then, yeah, give Yoruichi the link to Grammy. Send your application to the guilds? Like in-game? Or you mean Discord? I can probably sort that after this then. Didn't go. I'm glad they added the special SENKAIMON part, because it was weird having like not 6 icons. Was it raids? What was... There used to be 6, right? What was removed? Chronicle Quest, that was it. It was Chronicle Quest. And then I guess I'll put... eyes in here. And then... Renji. Alright, see ya. New limit breaker. Tillis? Made for Lemvani. Bro, I can't lie, Tillis are long in this game, man. There's so many characters, bro. So many characters. It kind of puts me off, like, doing it. My goat shouldn't be one-shotting. Oh, stinky. Oh, not good here. You know, the same I missed the first Limit Breaker crest of this Ichigo. I didn't have him back then. Because he was really good for that stage. I think stage 1. That was a horrible stage. I can't lie though, it feels weird. What do you mean? We're a minute in, and I'm already on stage 9. And about to beat stage 9. Okay, remember I changed, for the record, I changed my control pattern. So my SA2 button used to be my SA3 button. Uh-oh. That might have ruined the run. I don't think Shinsu can heal himself. So I'm not used to this control scheme right now. For someone like Limit Breaker. Quincy Ichigo better than Shinsu? In general or like just now? Doubting off for GQ. I don't know though. I mean, Ichigo's runs right now are the most sloppiest ones right now. It's my first time doing it, so. It's just that SA1 doesn't. I mean, now that I took damage, it doesn't help. Probably should have reset, right? Yeah, the 18% mag, bro. When was the last time we seen that? In general? Nah, bro, relax. I might be a little bit washed, but in no way is Quincy Ichigo better than Shunsui. Although if Technique Limit Breaker Quest becomes the norm and we don't get any new recharge characters, it does add more value to this character at least. There's another wave, bruv. That might go right there. Shouldn't he bad for GQ? Sure, but like, if we're comparing him to Quincy Ichigo ain't any better in GQ. Like, at least Shunsui can be used. You're not using this character in GQ. Man, this character is cooler, man. They just had to give him Frenzy 2, bro. Like, just thinking about why would they... I mean, I said it when it like happened, but like, why would they make an end-of-year unit? Why would they balance an end-of-year unit? Like, bro, they make you money. It was stupid. And again, they did it for Uryu too. The last SP you didn't have was Power Tosh. Power Tosh? Which one? Am I forgetting? Yeah, they didn't. At least Senju had Frenzy 3 in GQ, you know. Probably better than what Shunsui got. You know, for first attempt, considering I took damage with Shunsui, not too bad. Yeah, when do I use my Soul Bomb now? Shit, I guess now. 25 stages? I'm still getting the same number I normally get. I do prefer this, though. I do prefer this. Like, the fact that, like, this is what I prefer for Limit Breaker. Top 24%? Damn, people are grinding. Okay. This is what I mean, right? There's a reason for me to now replay it. I mean, I think that, rewards do go up to 30, right? But there's a reason for me to, like, just keep trying to see how far I can go. With the old limit breaker, like, I knew no matter what, I wasn't getting past stage 25. Unless, I had the new characters, You are, like, proper hard gate kept, certain stages, depending on the team that you are using. It's weird to see Killer be experimental hype units instead of mid-month. Exactly, yeah. My profile pic give you a chuckle? What's wrong with the profile pic? What's wrong with the profile pic? I'm actually gutted though. They're performing in Gorillas, performing in the UK, very close by too. And unfortunately, can't go. Can't go. All right, so 2 people did DM me. Let me quickly just check their accounts out. Again, we're not being super strict here, but we'll see. 3 people have now messaged me. Regardless, though, we could probably get all 3 in. The Kenny team, yeah? Bro, Sweatmax in. They have a 13 focus. Okay. How do I see GQ scores again? I have to go to that guild, right? Why is Zelio messaging me, blood? Uh, 5,000. I think that's fine. Again, right now at this point, I don't know what I'm looking for. But this is probably fine for now, honestly. Not to say these scores are bad or anything, right? As long as you're just doing it daily, that's probably good enough for us right now. So yeah, we can probably get you in. Puyuki, I'll probably mess you after the stream. Again, just for anyone that does want to join, right? I don't want to get the impression that we're still a competitive S League guild anymore. We're not. Maybe one day though, we'll get back to it. This person is 4.6, so a little bit higher. Could probably do that. Kodo, just send me your code, and we could potentially get that in. But as long as you're like, just getting somewhat decent scores, clear a couple waves, extra waves, that's fine as is, right? Using sub 500s? What, you? Yeah, it's a bit hard to keep up now, man. It's like, bro, the 6 waves is like, it's a bit much. I can't lie. I know they did like improve the HP. Like the HP I don't think is going up and down anymore. It's staying, well, it's changing week to week, but once we get a GQ phase, that's the HP set in stone. So like that's good. But the HP is it's still too much. It's still too much. Like I barely what rank am I? I'm scared to look. I've also been casual too. So like I kind of just go as far as I can with my broken controller and just call it there. I'm not doing too bad. 1.7. Yeah, I'm gonna probably try a bit more now because I'm a bit more excited for the game. But I also, again, changed my control scheme. So, like, a lot of times I was going in, I wasn't able to flash step. So I took a hit, I just, like, let it go as is. So I'm probably going to start trying to improve my scores again. But hopefully that, what do you call it? They're changing the GQ again. That's it, right? Hopefully that's good. Listen, man. Now we might be a little bit competitive again. I'm just not getting the new characters, bro. Like, obviously, I've been a little bit free to play. Definitely gonna spend some money for the anniversary. But, like, bro, I ain't got anything. I ain't got anything, blood. Who am I supposed to use? If I didn't get Uryu, luckily on step 2, I've literally pulled, like... I've only pulled new characters in April. when we had the Bambis. Fortunately, it's the one banner like I was excited for, and actually I'm happy to have swept. But it's like, bro, like I did 10 steps for Basby Yugam, didn't have them. If we had the new stepper format, I would have got them. I would have got them. I think if I skipped these banners, but you know, anniversary is coming up. I want to have 10 kills for that. Any guild or spot? My guild has a spot, but if you're just getting back into playing, probably not for you. Not in a bad way, right? Usual BSR Jades? There's nothing to summon on right now, bro. I was tempted to go for a Kenpachi dupe to maybe use it in the future, but with the... I'd rather not. You know, I'd rather just save it. Save those Jades. Friends? Try one step, maybe you'll get it. Nah. I was tempted. But now that I think about it, it's like if I do one multi now, and then in the future I do another multi once just to test my luck, and I do that 8 times in 8 different banners, that's basically a guaranteed new character that I could have had if I just saved. So I think at this point, really, while it is sad I can't do discounts anymore, like Ririka right is here, I probably not. While it is sad we can't do discounts anymore, I'll be honest, I don't care. Because I ain't got anything, blood. I ain't got, like, I've done all the discounts. I've pulled on all these banners. At least 2 steps for every banner. I've got nothing. I've got nothing. I'm not getting lucky anymore. These discounts, if anything, obviously this has come from someone that doesn't, you know, to be fair, actually, hold on. I actually did get Nini. So, hooray, I got a 2025 unit from the discounts. But other than that, every discount I've done, I've gotten either a duplicate, which is sometimes nice, but no one good. I've not got a 2026 unit this year from discounts. So, if anything, the discounts not being here is saving me orbs. Because then I don't get to waste them on banners and get nothing. Because I'm not getting anything. Can you play Night Rain? It's a bit random. I've not played Night Rain in a minute. So probably not. But looking forward to the Switch game. Cheat mentality? No, I'm not getting anything, man. Like, listen, new banner system, new me. We're getting new characters. We're getting new characters. I think after Annie, 10 steps every end of month, new characters sorted. I'm happy. I'm chilling. But unfortunately for these ones, just, you know, didn't get lucky. Do you like the game a lot? You have 1,000 hours? That's crazy. That's crazy. The game is fun, though. I will back it. I've not, to be fair, I do need to eventually go back and play it. Because I've not played it since January, when the DLC came out. And I've not really played much of the DLC. Like, this new boss, I've not even versed. They were a bit hard. And for me, it's like, bro, you spend like an hour, or like close to an hour getting to that final boss, and you lose. It's a bit heartbreaking. It's a bit heartbreaking. But I'll probably get back into it eventually. There's hella games I need to play. Like, bro, I'm still trying to finish Baldur's Gate. I was like really inactive on YouTube, I think around February time. It was because of this game. I grinded this game like 100 hours in like probably like 2 weeks, and I've not played it since. I got to Act 3, and I've not finished that. I'm close to finishing though. So I just need to sit down and start playing that again. But right now, it's just pretty much been Rivals, which I need to update because the Emma skin's out, and then Wua, and BBS, and BSR. Play Soul Puzzle? Too soon, brother. Too soon. What are we doing? Trying to break my heart. Dragon Lord, is that one of the new bosses too? Because we beat all the original bosses. Okay, a couple fellas want to join the guild. Okay. In that case, we might have to go for the best score players, because I think we only have like 4 spots. But anyone that did message me, if I get back to you, we can probably get you in by the end of the week. I just need to ask if some of the, because I think a few people logged in recently, but I'm not sure they're still like actually trying to do GQ. 2K. Not too bad then. Not too bad. Similar to my rank. Yeah, I'll look at the people that DM me after the stream, and I'll get back to you later today. To be fair, then I did say it, but yeah, anyone that's messaging right now, we're not. Anyone that wants to join right now, we're not an S rank guild. Well, maybe eventually work to that. But right now we're just trying to get a full guild of people that are actually just doing it. We're not reviewing cards right there, Deku. We just want people in the guild that are doing their GQ, because we have a few people here, for example, that haven't played in a month. So, me boys. I want to keep them in the guild for legacy, but like they're still in the chat. So we potentially have like 4 people, maybe 5 to replace, just for someone that's doing their GQ daily, so we can at least be like A1. Maybe sometimes get into S rank and maybe just work our way back up. But let's do one more limit breaker run and then we call it there. Limit breaker. You're marathoning all the Resident Evil games? I still need to play 9. Right now for me, for the games I want to play, eventually I want to play Cyberpunk. Because obviously I watched the anime. With the collab on Woowa, it maybe rewatch it, and now like I'm really into like the Cyberpunk vibe, so I do wanna play that game, especially now that it's been good, it's been fixed, it's good now. I never played it during the launch, but that was like super buggy, and then eventually gotta play all the Kingdom Hearts games before 4 comes out, but I got time for that. I need to check all the rewards. Yeah, it's kind of weird now because we're clearing so fast. Like, where do I use my Soul Bomb? Where do I use my EX skills? Because there's no noticeably strong enemies here. Besides Ichigo letting me down with this terrible SA1. Can you play as Rebecca? Only Lucy and Rebecca. Not to spoil the story though, but the story is really good. If you're a fan of Cyberpunk, honestly, I'd recommend just downloading Wua, or at least watching a playthrough of it, just to see the story. The story was really good. So if you like the anime, I definitely recommend the collab. It was probably the best. I got hit again. That's probably the same spot. Probably the best collab story in any game. Like it won. There was a lot of misinformation saying it was confirmed canon. It's not, but it feels like canon, and it doesn't matter if it is or isn't. It was a good story. No, I do need to play Persona as well. That's one of the game franchises I need to get back into. I played 4 on Vita, never finished it. I played 5 on PlayStation, never finished it. Didn't even get that far into it, like an hour. But with Persona 6 being announced, I do want to play those, especially with 4 getting remade. So I'm gonna wait for 4 remake. Before that, play 3, play 4, and then play 5. And also, I need to download the gacha game because Miku is in the game, and that's kind of cool. So I wanna at least get her. In case I ever do decide to play the game, I have her in my account. Uh-oh. Let me turn my controller off. Play the Elden Ring mode where every mob is a millennia? That's crazy. I'm good on that, bro. Like, I'd like to think I was pretty decent at Elden Ring, but I'm not doing that. Who do I play in Rivals? I can pull up my account. Not in game yet because I'm still updating it, but take a wild guess who I play when it loads, based on the name. Does it want to load? If I start wheeling out to get Lucy, not too long. You have like 21 days to do it, but it shouldn't take that long. I actually don't know. I actually never even started Rua. I just low-key bought the account. I play Rogue. I'm a tank main. I have like every tank loaded, but I mainly play Groot, Rogue, little bit Emma recently because she got buffed. Not Venom anymore. I loaded him. I've loaded every tank, but he's not a character I go back to. Yeah, so right now it's mainly Rogue. She's like my most played character right now, even though I'm called Groot main. Can't go wrong Groot. Strange was pretty fun. Deadpool was fun, but then they nerfed him and he's not fun anymore. Cap I know is still good, but like I don't like that they removed his animation cancel. So I haven't played him since. I don't really like Mag that much. Thing I want to go back to. Bruce or Hulk I want to go back to. Penny I want to play more because I got the Gundam skin. Emma I've not really played since like season 2, but I do want to go back to her. For Angela Venom, Dino I like because I'm a fan of Devil Dino and Moon Girl, but like they nerfed him and it's like he's not even fun anymore. He kind of struggles with survivability now. But yeah, I'm still trying to get right now I'm kind of just working towards getting champion Groot because I'm called Groot main and I don't have a champion Groot yet. We're doing my rivals. This room is so awkward, bro. Why is there enemies on the right? Do we leave on the right? We do. Okay. Got Champ Venom and Angela? That's crazy. Angela's... I keep taking a hit. Angela's pretty fun now. I remember when she came out? Because I liked Angela in Snap. So I was excited for her. But then her gameplay was super weird. So I didn't like her that much. So I didn't play. Yo! I know it's only link swap potions. I know it's only link swap potions, but that's a good amount of materials, is it not? 9,000 link swap, bro. They give us link swap like 100 for logging in. 9,000 for clearing 2 stages is crazy good. Yeah, again, it's similar to the SENKAIMON shop. You know, outside of the obvious exclusion of orbs here, these are some good rewards. You're also an Angela main? Well, I'm happy for you lot because she got buffed recently, right? I do want to go back to her. I'm just waiting for a new skin for her that I want to use. I'm kind of at the point now because I've loaded every tank. I'm just waiting for them to get a skin that I like. If they get a skin that I like, I go back to them. So you know we're definitely be playing Emma for the next 2 weeks until Hood comes out, because Hood should be a tank. And I kind of like Hood. Yeah, this SA1 is horrible, man. Maybe unironically it'll be bad that I just don't bring Ichigo. Though, to be fair, he's not really the one ruining the run. It's just because I'm taking a hit. The tech ticket doesn't show the pool. Bro, I honestly think it's every Technique premium character in the game. They highlight Gremmy and Ichigo, but like they also did that in the most recent mid-month banner where they say like, oh, Aaroniero, Rukia, Grimjow, his battle versions are standout units, but it's still like 1 in 250, you know? Guang haste tanks, yeah. Yeah, I think I know Devil Dino kind of like dictated like the whole game when he came out, and he didn't get nerfed as hard as Black Hat, fortunately. But I don't know, I think the survivability buff, like the bleed stuff, got nerfed a bit too hard because I feel like he gets rinsed now. For how dependent he is on the team, you know. But hopefully Hood's fun. And hopefully Shiok, man. I'm waiting for Shiok to come to the game, and there's no signs of it yet. Besides the red Shiok plushie. Okay, kind of positioned that well. Damn, Shuntu might be washed. Stage 16, max transcendent I can't kill with my strong attacks. By the way, fellas, while we're here, while we're doing this, what do we expect for the anniversary in terms of like skills and stuff? Because they've normalized Frenzy 3 now. Are we about to get like Frenzy 4? Ant-Man tank would be crazy. That'd be cool. I don't see it though. I think it'll be a duelist. I think Frenzy 4 might happen. And maybe some just like crazy new skills. I'm curious what the new... hopefully a new gameplay mechanic this year. I know like 10th anniversary did bring us something new with the EX skills. But that doesn't really affect gameplay all that much. Compared to the previous years, you know, we've got EX skills. 8th Annie didn't bring anything new, right? It was just Rampage, which is just a skill. Just more damage. 7th brought Gauge Effect. So hopefully this year is a bit more fun for like gameplay mechanics. Hopefully when it comes to... Oh yeah, Kenny does have a new SA3, right? I'm glad it still inflicts status. I mean, it would have been awkward if it didn't. Right, sooner or later we have to start using our EX moves. So I think I'm probably going to use Gremby's EX here. Maybe not actually. Maybe next rotation. I forget what button's the strong attack 2 button. Man. This is the only bad thing about all these enemies being different killers. Like, some of them kind of stay alive. Because they're not getting inflicted by stars elements. Okay, definitely gotta start using my strong attacks, my sub-bombs here, and EX moves. Probably should have done it with Gremmy. Okay, 40 the knight killed. Could use my sub-bomb there, but we're not going to. Yeah, I mean, we got Bear at least. Ah, we almost got to 28. That's alright. Again, I'll replay this on my own time. This is cool. This is cool. I much prefer this compared to the original Limbbreaker quest. This is much better. And rewards aren't too bad. Rewards ain't too bad. We're right now just missing, to be fair, missing quite a lot of Transcendent points. So, yeah, I'd probably get Ichigo gone. He's probably like the one that's bringing us down. Frenzy 4 in the same year where they dropped the Frenzy 2 unit would be mad disrespectful. I mean, listen, it was already disrespectful they dropped the Frenzy 2 unit in 2026 when Frenzy 3 was the norm. What is this? I can pull that up. Zelion's image for the stream. To be fair though, you can't tell right now. Maybe you can. My hair is super long. I've never had it this long before. I'm growing it out. So I actually am getting a haircut like probably this week. Changing the hairstyle. Hopefully it comes out decent. I have no idea what I'm getting. But I'm changing sign. Right, what is there last to do here? We've already done GQ. Done Limit Breaker, I think that's all. No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting. I don't know what I'm getting. Focus Stars and boost? That'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind if a transformation mechanic returns. That'd be kind of cool to see. Especially again if you we'll pull up real quick if you missed it. Where's the image? we know an upcoming banner. And it's this Ichigo here. So assuming this should be... This should be the pre-anniversary banner, I guess is what we're calling it, right? Because end of month should still be swimsuits. So this is a one-character banner that's releasing in July. Potentially Ichigo Day, July 15th. So the last time we had a banner, mid-July, it took away from the anniversary. But technically, this was like an anniversary character, right? So potentially, we might only see a one-character anniversary this year. Maybe. And if that's the case, what if it's like True Shikai? Horn of Salvation. Anniversary Part 1. Only one character. I will accept it if he has a transformation effect. And has 2 slow bombs. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, this is just weird. This is just very weird. Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, this character releasing kind of like flips everything up. It could be a 6 character month release, which we don't see in July. Like, we get 1 character mid-July, 2 for anniversary, 3 for end of month, right? Hopefully. But hopefully this doesn't take away from anniversary. It's like, that's like the main thing that I'm thinking about with this one. They can do 9th anniversary. Technically they could do this in 2 swimsuits. For end of month. I don't know, there's no date here though. Right, there's no date here. But that's this is the banner logo. This right here. So we'll see. We'll see. It was supposed to wait, yeah. Maybe best case scenario would be this character and then 2 swimsuits. But again, maybe the idea is just to, again, rerun all the Kubo drawn characters and then put that in a banner with this character here. If we guaranteed in 10 stabs, like, it's not horrible. If, let me just say that. For those that want him. But I don't think anyone's going to want him. Like, it's anniversary time. We don't want baseball Ichigo. So, my fellas, good stream. I appreciate the warm welcome back. I can't believe it took me 6 months to stream, but I'll try and do more streams, more relevant streams, right? If BBS is doing stuff, we'll stream it, right? They're doing stuff right now, so we're streaming it. With BSR, we'll probably stream the Blood War update. If we ever get updates where it's timed, where both EU, and NA get it, I'll stream it then. But, like, if it's still the usual stuff where, like, the Crunchyroll server doesn't get it till, like, 12 hours later, then I'm just probably turning to videos. But, yeah, we'll probably be back for end of month. Hopefully, right? If anything, I'll just get, like, my alt account or something on it. We'll see. If we have new stuff to do. But appreciate they came out to the stream. Much love. Anyone that DM me, I will get back to you later today. Not straight away, but I'll get back to you. If I don't, my apologies. Sometimes that happens. Someone's going to say it's their anniversary. I'm sure the baseball fans are going to go crazy right now. I'm from the UK, so, like, baseball isn't, like, really that big over here. Yeah, so, like, I don't really care much about that. So, unfortunate Kubo decided to draw a baseball character. Imagine it was an art book Ichigo. And that's what it should have been. That's what it should have been a second anniversary Ichigo, like, drawing. He should have drew the first anniversary character, in my opinion. I don't know. But that wasn't Kubo supervised, right? I don't know. Maybe Okiura? But then again, it would have just been another Oak remake. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. All right. Take care, fellas. Yee. Yes, sir. I have not played Omori before. I think I've heard of it, right? It's like a... Yeah, it's the doodle drawn character. No, I've not played it.